Good morning. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. This is after Christmas. When I last saw you, we were on our way to Christmas. So I hope you had a good Christmas, and I hope that you are relaxed. Take your cup of coffee or tea. I've got Coca-Cola because it's hot outside. You can see South African summer is here. Anyway, and bring your project. Let's sit, relax, and chat. And first, let us give the Square Squad a shout out, and then let's get to chatting. Let me just clean these glasses. Hello, Jeanette. How are you doing? Good to see you. 6 a.m. there. That is very early. Are you doing the crochet along on this Sophie's Universe, I believe? I think you said you were doing that. Not you, you and a few other ladies are doing it. Anyway. I said it must be early there. It's 6 a.m. My goodness, that is very early. Hello, Rosie. Good morning, everyone. This is my last day in Tennessee. But remember, Rosie, we are moving with you. You're not moving alone. You're taking us with you. So at least that's good. Hi there. I'm from Iowa. It's snowing. I work graveyard shift. I crochet at that time. I'm 49 with 4 grown kids and 10 grandbabies. Billy Joe Gonzalez, you are so welcome. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Are you working now? If you're working the graveyard shift, because it's early in the USA now, right? Wow, Rosie, 4:20 p.m. That's when you leave today. Hello, Mare. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, Lisa. Hi from down under. You can come up anytime you want, Lisa. Just saying. I leave at 4:20 p.m. today. Oh, that's still a long way off for you, I believe. Yes, you're working till 6 a.m., so you're still at work at the moment. I'm just knitting on my scrap blanket. For those of you, most of you know, it is Laura's Yarn Talk. It's a knitted blanket, and it has a moss stitch crochet moss stitch border. So when this is done, it'll be done when it's done. Not sure when it will be done. Hello, Rosie. Mare is saying, hi, Lisa. It's a little after 6 a.m. in New Jersey. Yeah, I know. In the USA, it's very early. My blanket is making progress. But yes, good time to be doing it while I'm sitting and need something mindless to crochet. And I finished all my crochet. I did the little clothing for the baby doll this weekend, and I put up the shorts so you could see. It's nice to share in shorts what you're doing because people see it, and you know, it's a quick little video, under 1 minute. I mean, it is a short. Hello, Lisa, says Rosie. And Lisa is on her way to Tuesday. 10 p.m. here in Melbourne, Australia. How was your Christmas? Ours was lovely. Lovely and quiet. And we celebrate the evening of 24 December, like most of Germany does. And then, hello, there you go. Oh, where's my banner? I nearly forgot about my banner. There we go. If you want to share yourself out, you just type the channel name in the chat. Before I stumble over my own words. Yes, you've been doing a lot of shorts. I saw. Just before I came live now, I was sitting in my bedroom and I was on my phone and I was watching your shorts, Lisa, and I love it. Hello, Suzanne, the Swedish Yanni Hooker. How are you doing? I've seen a lot of you on the YouTube streets this weekend, eh? Because it was so nice when people went live on Christmas. Because you want to see your Yanni friends during Christmas and the day after Christmas. Well, Christmas Eve on Saturday. Very, very hot Christmas day. Well, ours is blowing out. I mean, you can see mine is absolutely... It'll just blow out because it's 1 p.m. So the sun is baking. Yes, like this. If I turn away, you can see. The sun is baking hot. Baking hot. Feels very hot. Mine is crochet and knitting is very meditative. Meditative? Meditative. Is that how you say it? Oh, I'm going to stumble over that word. I might get snow. Hope and prayer doesn't cancel. Hope and pray, it doesn't cancel. If you get snow, then you're going to move. Yes, we don't, if you want to move, you know, I mean, if you've got everything is geared up, you do not want anything to happen to prevent it. It's a disappointment. Ay, ay, ay. The snow is almost gone here. It's raining. Rita from Lena's Design posted a lovely little short video. It's not a short because it's longer than a minute. It's a 4-minute video, and it's all about the amount of snow they got in Norway, Sweden, and it looks beautiful. I said, thank you so much for showing us your countryside, your surroundings. Because, I mean, when will I ever be in Sweden in my life? I don't think it's going to happen. You hope to cancel the flight. You hope it will cancel because you don't want to go. Ah, Rosie, man, we're going with you. You won't be alone. We are going with you. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, this morning we must go over and it's Monday morning. What do we do on a Monday morning? We go over to Facebook and we check out what everybody has posted. So let me just call up Facebook. Granny Colleen, my sweetheart, it's early. Hello, hello, 3 a.m. and hubby's snoring. Woke me up, so I'm here listening. Oh my goodness. 3 a.m. So you are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hours behind me. 10 hours behind me. That is way far. Let's just quickly have a look. Let's just go to StreamYard quickly. She's still in Norway. We had quite a lot of snow from Christmas, but now it's almost gone. But the wind is freezing. Ooh. Suzanne, it's cold. When I watched your video, Rita's video, I thought, it is so cold there. Yes, Yakima, Washington, USA. Oh, Grammy. Let's have a look. I'm going to just, okay, I'll keep my eye on that. Let's share the screen and go over to Facebook and see what you guys posted on Facebook. Because I see Denise Fourie has posted beautiful stuff. The Queen of Granny Squares. She is wonderful. This thing always comes up. There we go. Look at that. Not Denise, Desiree Fourie. Shared a post. Beautiful. Look at that. And as Linda told us, Desiree was in mixed media, just like our sweet Linda was. Oh, wow. Beautiful, sweetheart. That's the little short on my little dolly that I did. That's how it started when she came from the shop. And then there was a change of clothing. Hey, a skirt. I made a skirt. And then a little jacket to go with that. Check it out. And then another little dress, and Jessica helped me with the hat of that dress. Posted some of my makes on Linda's page. There you go. There's the hat. It reminds me of that strawberry cake hat. That little not cartoon animation that they had. Suzanne, you posted some of your makes on Linda's page. Oh, there you go. There's the dress, but the sun was blowing it out. There we go. But I love that. I hope that little girl will love it, the 6-year-old little girl. Anyway, Merry Christmas to all who celebrated it. And I hope you had a lovely time, and there everybody was leaving their comments. And our sweet Petra. Petra went live this weekend. And for those of you who don't know, Petra lost her mother 2 months ago. So it was difficult for her, but you know, when you go live, you do live streaming, talking to other Yanni friends, it makes things better if you talk to them, and it just takes your mind off things, even if it is for a little while. Strawberry shortcake. Yes, Rosie, exactly. There was an animation program like that. Anyway, we had fun on Petra's live stream. That was great. And then Linda did a short with the bougie nails and the bougie yarn. I hope Granny D saw the little short that she made. Oh, that was too sweet. Now Granny D needs to make one, right? There you go. And Esther Jansen van Vieren posted the Esther's yarn creations. They have beautiful new sets out. I just love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. Oh, I love that. That would be beautiful in a shawl. I would love that in a shawl, hey? Lovely lace crochet or knitted shawl. That was our Sunday share, and that was Bree. Can't wait to take a picture. It's in its new home. Don't mind my comforter in the background. Look at this. Isn't this the most gorgeous blanket you've seen that Bree made? I love that. I'm going to go see if I can just make it a little bit bigger. That's a beautiful gnome. Oh, I love this blanket. I wouldn't mind trying to make it myself, you know. And there's on this red, I'm not sure if you can see very clearly, is the word Noel, N-O-E-L. And Bree is left-handed. So what happened was she did it, and the letters didn't come out N-O-E-L, but I think the other way around. But at least now we know if you're left-handed, do it the opposite way. Wow. I tell you, that was terrible. And that was a little short at our local yarn store. They've made a beautiful, beautiful, someone made, they have it on display, knitted garment, short sleeve or sleeveless thingy there. I love that, and the yarn is beautiful. Obviously, it's Katia. It's a beautiful quality yarn. Time to drop your link on Friday. And Linda religiously does that, and I thank her for it. I hope Linda's having some great time away from YouTube. And Kaylin, if you're looking for a quick and easy project, Easy Crochet from Easy Crochet's free puff stitch cord pattern tutorial on YouTube is perfect. Oh, this is beautiful. Let me just see. This is a picture. Let's go closer. That's beautifully done. Oh, a lovely cold Coca-Cola. Oh, that was beautifully done. Kaylin, you do lovely stuff, eh? There you go. And that was it. I think that was it. That was a crochet scarf that now I can tell you, Jessica did it for my mother. And my mom loved it. So, I mean, what can we give? We gave her stuff that we made, that we crocheted. And that is Vera, Sunday Share Knitted Beanie with Molly Knitting Yarn, DK, number 5.5 needles. Beautiful. Look how sweet the little grandchild of Vera's looks. Cutest little face. So pretty. Hello, Hannah, all the way from Austria. How are you doing, my sweetheart? We are into Facebook, sharing your beautiful stuff. And there I was sharing a short how to add beads to a crochet shawl. And that was Maggie Bags. Now I can't remember the other name. She was doing a mosaic crochet little bag, and it was making good progress. This will be finished when all is said and done, said Bree. Yes, that is. Oh, that was the finished project. That is what it would look like when it's finished. Now on there, let me see if this is it. Is it just a photograph? Because then I can go closer. Now you can see the word Noel. Can you see the word Noel on that red bit? That's beautiful. Hannah saying, hello, nice people in the chat. Suzanne saying, hello to Hannah. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for all that is here, that is popping in. Oh, I think this is the Monday after Christmas. Oh, that is where Bree was still making progress on that block. That is so beautiful. I think I want to give that a go. Beautiful, Bree. Oh, and I think this is where we stopped because Sheila shared this beautiful little hat of her little doggy. You can see everybody was busy with Christmas, eh? Because usually they post a lot of things that keep us busy for quite a while. Let me go back to StreamYard. Yes, there we go, Lisa.
Hello.
How are you doing? And it's nighttime by you.
Yes.
Because she's 9 hours ahead of us in South 9 hours ahead of us in South Africa, right? And
yeah.
I'm what 6, 7, 8 hours ahead of most of you in the USA. How are you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Well, how was Christmas?
Very hot.
The weather was hot. It wasn't on Christmas Day. We actually had a bit of drizzling and rain, which we never have in December. I mean, that is so unusual. Hi, Lisa, says Susan. It's very unusual.
Yeah, very unusual. We've had nothing but rain up until about 3 days ago.
Is that the norm?
No.
Is that the norm? No, because here by us, it's definitely not. I said when I left Cape Town when I was 23, and I went to Johannesburg, which is in the north of South Africa, my boss asked me, I was working for an Italian gentleman, and he asked me, what is the best time to visit Cape Town? I said, well, he didn't want to be caught in the rain. And I said, well, I think the best time is you definitely won't have any rain in December. But since then, it's been crazy weather. Since then, that was 1993. Wow, since then, it could rain any time of the year.
Yep.
No warning. So you're busy
crazy.
making socks. I saw your little shorts. I love it.
Yeah, I've been making a lot. I took your advice by doing some shorts. So
yes, and
yeah, get a few viewers. So which is good.
Do you get it? No, but I mean, are you enjoying the process of making the shorts? Are you enjoying?
Yes.
I said to Jessica left this morning. For those of you who usually ask me where Jessica is, she left this morning at 11 a.m. with Oma, so she will be probably already just arrived now in Hermanus, so that will be good. I'm looking. Okay, so you're going to keep me running, but you're going back to bed. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Mare says it's been bitter cold and nasty in northeastern USA. This whole weekend, Mare, wherever I was on a live stream, everybody was saying how cold it is. The snow, how they were freezing. And I'm like, oh, it is so the opposite here. But it sounds lovely because it is so hot here. It sounds like, oh, we would love some cold.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But truth be told, I only love spring and autumn, or fall, as the USA say, because summer is too hot and winter is just too cold, especially with all the load shedding we get. You know, either or. It's just too much.
Yeah, it's too hot here. We're going to have
what
37.
What am I wearing? This is a 2 mandalas put together to make a poncho. But it's an old thingy, and I promise to make a tutorial, and I will do it. I said January, February. So I've planned, this is on my list for January, February. The blanket is on my list, and there is that crochet dress is on my list. 3 tutorials that's going to come out.
We'll have to keep an eye on it.
The socks you're making, Lisa. I saw your short on the socks. Thank you, Suzanne. Do you show the start now? We've seen the start. Are you going to show us when you make progress? Because we want to see the progress.
Yeah, you will see the orange one where you watched today. You will see the finished product on that one. There is one coming out.
Most people don't like to watch part 1, part 2. But when I do part 2, I put the link of part 1 in part 2 and the link of part 2 in part 1. So people can see it. Oh, well, let me solo you quickly. That's lovely. Wait, let me solo you. And I love that. It's so cute.
Yeah, and then there's these ones as well. I've done... hang on, let me get the rest of them out.
Is that knitting? But you've been knitting quite a lot then. How long did it take you to make that?
These ones, I could get about 3 out within, I don't know, 2 hours.
What? That is just, that's like Linda with a hat. 2 hours and a hat is done.
And then there's these ones.
I love those little pink ones.
And then there's this one.
Ooh, look at that.
And then without the white bit on the top.
I love that.
So there's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 10 I've done already. And then I did do a couple of purple ones, which are on the other side of the room.
This weekend was very cold and we lost power. Friday was 12 degrees, feel like -0, and Saturday was 12, feel like -6. But that is Fahrenheit, right? Because that's even colder. That's even colder. It's cute, says Suzanne. And Grammy loves it. I love it. I think it's beautiful. I think everybody is Most of the people that I saw were still up late last night, in their live streams. So definitely.
Eden was giving me the thumbs up.
Eden.
Yeah. She's waving to you, even though you can't see her.
It's okay. She'll probably wave in the chat.
Most likely she will, if she gets in. Yeah. Yeah.
So, did you have a big family lunch for Christmas?
No, just the girl, Eden and Lara and myself. That's it.
It was just us as well, It was the four of us. My mom came around. I invited my neighbor, but he is a vegetarian. So he was eating vegetables and rice and etc., not the leg of lamb or any of the gammon. And someone asked me, I was saying we were having gammon. They said, what's gammon? And I said, it's like smoked pork. It's delicious. So fantastic.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, it was just us.
Yes, no, that's good. I think because many of my family was like that. In their own little groups, they were getting together. It was not like a huge family gathering. I think since lockdown, people have quite a bit out of the big gatherings. No more a lot of big gatherings.
No, because people just don't want to be in big gatherings anymore.
Absolutely. I know Ravant said that Ravant is from India. Hello, you. How are you doing, Eden? For those of you who don't know, Eden is Lisa's daughter. And Ravant says they are now on wearing masks again in his area, in where he is in India. So, wow, that is interesting.
The only time when we wear the mask is at the doctor's surgeries, hospitals, nursing homes.
Absolutely. I would also wear it then because, you're going to a place where there's sick people and you don't know what they're sick with. So it's like guaranteed whatever there is, don't get it. And I actually thought after lockdown, that is one of the things that I thought would stay. Because we used to see in the East, people would wear masks when they have a cold. And we thought it was very weird. But I think after lockdown and after COVID and everything, for people now, when they have a cold or an issue, it's not a problem to wear a mask because we were all masks for such a long time. Susan, how was your Christmas? How did you spend it? I know Rosie is moving today 4:30, so she must lie in a bit because it's still early. But isn't that the nice thing? Rosie is moving, and we are moving with her.
Yep, she's taking us.
Isn't that nice? When you can take your YouTube family with you.
You'll probably hear firecrackers go off.
Listen, Linda was saying, she was sitting on my Friday live stream and she was saying, they've got firecrackers going off and I could not hear a thing. Hello, Angie. Hi, Ursula, and hi, Lisa, everyone in the chat. Hope you are all having a lovely Boxing Day. Now, in South Africa, because the Christmas Day, which is a public holiday, is on a Sunday, they move it to a Monday. It's a Sunday, so they move it to a Monday. And then tomorrow is also a public holiday, but honestly, I don't have my calendar in front of me. I'm not sure why.
Well, for us, we have Christmas Day on a Sunday, which was yesterday. Today, it's Boxing Day. Tomorrow being Wednesday, it's Christmas Day in lieu. So 3 public holidays.
Oh, that's lovely. Hope you're doing well, Eden, as well. You might make a video or just take pictures and put them in a slideshow, which is also like a video to let us know, Eden. Eden. Oh, I've got Eden on the brain here. Rosie, when you're moving, before and after pictures is always welcome. Before and after pictures is always welcome.
Yeah, and take a picture when you're on the plane and off the plane.
Jessica left today, so tomorrow I'll be starting on my tutorials because it's a little bit cramped for space here with Jessica, and because it was Christmas, I want to spend some time with her, and so that is good. Now it's on to making those tutorials. Boxing Day was good. I watched the cricket.
Yeah, it's Australia versus South Africa.
Oh, wow.
So we're playing cricket against each other.
I tell you, we love watching cricket. My husband loves watching cricket.
When it comes to Melbourne, it's the Boxing Day test.
Oh, Lisa, Scotty, I've already marked down their Christmas yarns. Time to stock up for the next year's Christmas mates. That's Spotlight.
But Angie, not on your all yarn. It's not at Spotty. I got, if you hang on, and I'll show you.
Oh yeah, hang on.
And I'll just
put. I don't know where else to be for the next 3 hours. That's okay, Lisa.
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, hang on. Well, I'm glad you all had a great Christmas and that you're all happy and safe and with us. I hate to wake up and hear something happen to one of our fellow YouTubers. That's terrible.
I went up to our local Spotlight today. That's what Angie was saying about Spotty. I got this yarn.
I'm going to solo you.
Yeah, maybe this one because you can see the brand better.
Lion brand yarns. Oh, lovely. That's American yarn, isn't it?
Yeah, and last time when I looked at this one's called the Bundle of Love. Last time I looked at this one, it was $14 to buy. And when I called in there today, it was $20 down to $12.
Oh, wow. So, is that a 300 gram ball?
So I got two.
That looks huge. Is that 300 grams? It looks huge.
It is.
From what I've seen, it is their own brand. The stuff on the end of the shelf, she says.
11 ounces, 312 grams, 688 yards to 629 meters. So, yeah, that just says 629 meters. What was that? Did she say?
Jessica saying, hello, Mama. Hello, everyone in the chat. I'll be lurking while I'm working. Oh, she's working like crazy. And Poppy said, from what I've seen, it is their own brand, the stuff on the end of the shelf.
It wasn't at my Spotlight. It depends on which Spotlight it was at. But this one was at the end of the aisle in one of those basket things.
Lisa, did you say that is a 300 gram ball? Because it looks like a big ball.
It's got 629 meters to 312 grams.
Is that 312 grams?
Yeah, it says 312 grams,
yeah,
11 ounces.
But that's big. I mean, your average is a 100 gram ball, isn't it?
Yeah. But I don't see...
When you hold it up, I mean, my average here is 100 grams.
Yeah, mine's normally only 100 grams.
Because my hands can go over it, so it's 100 grams. So that's why when you held it up, I thought, okay, that's a big ball there.
Yeah, so my hands don't even go over it.
Yes, that's definitely a 300 gram balls. 300 grams, that's lovely.
Yeah, and
what are you going to do that?
It's telling you it's a 4 medium weight. You can use a size 8 knitting needles or a 5 millimeter needle for me, but a 6 crocheting hook, which is a J10.
Oh, right.
So, but this last time I saw this one up at Spotlight, it was $14, and I thought, I'm not paying $14 for that. When I went there today, it went from $14 to $20, and I got it for $12.
Wait, that is Australian dollars. Wait.
Yeah. And I saved $32.
Wait, let me see. Did you pay 14?
No, $12.
12.
It was $14 last time I knew, but it had gone up to $20.
That's 137. South African czars.
And
Wow.
after next Tuesday, for me, after next Tuesday, it'll go back to $20.
So they only have it for a few days on special.
Yeah, because it's a Boxing Day special.
Oh, right.
Mm.
But that's weird that they, I mean, here by us, once something goes on special, it's off on special, and
They
then
had
it stays there until it's sold out.
They had
That's
one
a
of
UK Erin weight. Okay, that's a great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Poppy. That's Erin weight.
They had one on special from $6 down to $4.20, I think it was. But it wasn't one that I wanted, but there wasn't a lot of specials.
Oh, fantastic.
The bigger one that I wanted, that I normally do, it was on special. It was $9, but they said it's 30% off, so it's probably gone down to about, I don't know, $8.10 or something. But I didn't need any more of the big one.
Let me see. I'm just converting here so that I know. Oh, that's a good price. That's a good price. Wow.
Mm. But that's all that I got from Spotlight today, because it didn't really. And I don't know if you and I don't know if Poppy has watched her either. There's a channel. She's in Sydney, New South Wales. Her name's Coco the Crocheting something. She went to her Spotlight store in Sydney and got all these millings. And the same day that she was at her Spotlight, I was at my Spotlight, and we had none of it.
Coco the Crochet what?
Coco's
Crochet Podcast. Coco.
Maybe that's her. I'll soon tell you.
Coco's Crochet. There's a Coco's Crochet.
Yeah, it's called Coco's Crochet, and she's got a picture of her doggy.
Let me see. She's also Australian, you say?
Yeah.
Yes, I've got her.
She did a Spotlight haul as well, but what she got in millings, I couldn't get in my Spotlight.
Okay. Yes. I'll just put it in there. Coco's.
Hi, Michelle.
It's the millings video. There you go.
I'm pretty sure it was a millings one that she
millings is lovely, because when we get millings, I go to Clean Easy here in Belleville and Cape Town, Belleville, and they will actually, if you buy a whole bag of something, they will ask her, where in the shop is this with the label around the ball still, and she'll take you to the shelf and show you it's this. And then I buy one ball like that, so that if I make a tutorial, I have the one ball to photograph, the new ball with all the information, and the rest is millings. So you really cut down a lot.
Well, in that video with Coco's, her millings yarn haul, she saved $405.
What?
See, Grammy Collins saw that same video. That's a good saving.
But I'll go and check her out.
Yeah, and she did a craft fair in Sydney too. That she done. She does a lot of things. She'll introduce. Her channel's named after her dog. Her dog's name's Coco.
Beautiful doggy. My granny had a dog like that.
Oh yeah, and her dog will get a slice of apple or a bit of tomato or a bit of banana. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't even know the dog was in the room with her. Just so placid. Wow. She's so placid.
I love that. My dogs never ate anything except the food that we would buy from the vet, Yeah. I don't know. I mean, even my cat, you can put stuff down there. There is no way that she's going to eat it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because she's not used to it or what. She says, no, I haven't seen hers yet. I'm working on finding all the Melbourne channels first.
I don't
Yes,
think there's
but
many.
I've
I
got
think it's
the
only
link
Eden
here.
and I.
Yes, it would be lovely to actually discover more Australian channels.
There is
People that
Cheryl. I'll tell you. There's one named Cheryl. She's from Western Australia, I think. I think she is. Oh no, that's not that one. There is another one. I think her name's Cheryl, but I don't
what's her
know.
channel name?
I thought I was subscribed. Cheryl's Wall or Cheryl something it is, but I don't think I'm actually.
Whoa.
I don't think I've subscribed to her. She's a Western Australian lady, and then
Cheryl
Coco. Cheryl.
Walls.
I think that's.
I know.
I'm not even sure whose
There's a
channel.
lot of Cheryl Wall. Amazing.
And then there's Mimi Paula. She's in Queensland.
Mimi Paula.
Yeah, but I don't.
M-I-M-I or M-E-M-E?
M-E-M-E.
Yes, I know her.
Yeah.
Paula Farrell.
Yeah.
Yes, I know her. She used to come to my live streams, and her little granddaughter used to sit up, but it used to be late, you know. So yes,
and then there's that Coco from New South Wales, and Virginia did have her channel, but she's taken it down.
Yes, I hope she changes her mind at some point in the future, you know.
But I don't know how many more Australians there are, but yeah, they're the only ones that I know
Invite them out of the woodwork. Invite them out of the woodwork.
We'll have to. We would have to.
How else?
Thanks, Eden.
Liam had a Christmas lunch with us, 2 meats and all the veg that we overcooked. We checked everything first to make sure it was safe for him. Listen, Liam is not a human, right? He even sat up at the table with us, very confused. Oh, it's a dog. I did. Ik heb zoveel afgeleid. I did, how do you say, deduce that much that it is a dog. It's not a human.
Dogs always eat their leftovers, don't they?
Yes, I grew up with dogs. And I mean, when we grew up with dogs, my mom never went to the vet to buy food for them. No way. She was a single mom. So there was no way she could afford that. And yeah, so, but when we had dogs, we would, you know, give them what we thought was the right food. That's why I say our dogs never really ate anything else except what came out of that packet.
Yeah. Oh, we grew up with dogs and they ate whatever we ate. Plus
so,
food.
Probably your dog is named Liam. Liam, yes. Do you know that when I was pregnant with Jessica and and we decided on the name Jessica, we would switch on the television and there would be a horse named Jessica. There would be a cat named Jessica. There would be a dog named Jessica. There would be all kinds of animals. And I just said, you know what? I can't help if people choose human names for animals. My baby's still going to be Jessica. So I wasn't going to change my mind just because of that. It was just what? Fluke. That happened, you know, at the time I would put on it. He's normally gets leftovers. We don't normally have any. Liam the dog is a rescued dog. It was the name he came with. Says Poppy.
Okay.
Oh, wow, girl. Yes,
well,
we also usually had rescues. Sorry,
I said, why change something if that's what he came with? Well, leave it.
Yes, that's his name. He doesn't really know. Well, he doesn't really care as long as you treat him well. He's not going to care. It's on my bucket list to get a small dog. You know, it's good for safety in the house to have a small dog or two. But But I'd like to get one at a time, train it well, then get the next one.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Otherwise, if you get two and you've got to train two at the same time and the one picks up bad habits from the other one, oh, I don't know. It just seems easier to train one at a time.
It does.
Precious, says Eden. Oh, I can't wait. One of the, let me just show you. It's just lying. It just happens to be lying here. Jessica gave me like a little project bag. Let me show you like this.
Well, that's nice.
It has New Mercies, New Morning. And His mercies are new every morning. Lamentations 3, 22 and 23. On the other side, it's got this. Mom was sitting with us and she says, it's a drawstring bag. What is a drawstring bag? I said, it's a bag with a string.
It has drawstrings.
You draw it. Listen. And then inside was a smaller one, which you can use it for notions. But I love the colors on it,
Aren't they gorgeous?
Yeah. Well, let me hold it like this. I love the colors on it. The colors is very, it says forever loved, Romans 8:38 and 9. But it's also drawstring. But it's big enough that you can put more than just your notions in it. And I showed you on Friday, I bought a notions pouch that I so love. I mean, I love pink, anything pink. And absolutely, that can just be chucked in there. There's room to spare.
Yeah.
Room to spare. I wanted to call him Buster or Spud. Hubby wanted something that I would refuse to shout out or use in public. Liam was safe. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Choose a safe name. That's some nice colors on the back. Poppy. Thank you, Poppy. Sorry, Lisa.
I said I hate to think what hubby wanted to call him.
Oh, let's not open that door.
No, leave that door closed. That's what I reckon.
Today is usually it's too hot now in summer for me to work on this blanket. Not in summer, but in these very hot days, you certainly cannot sit with an acrylic blanket on your lap. It's just too much. Yeah. So, but today is fine. It's a lovely breeze, very slight breeze. I've got a fan on in this room, on the opposite side of the room, though. Otherwise, it interferes with. Yes, otherwise it interferes with the voice.
I was going to have this one here on behind me, but then you wouldn't have seen me, heard me. I put one you can try, but I doubt it. We'll see how we go. See?
Hello, Joy. How are you doing, my sweetheart?
Hi, Joy.
It's good morning for you, good afternoon for me, and good evening for Lisa.
Yep, look.
Yes, because look, it's nighttime by Lisa. She's 9 hours ahead of me, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9. About 11 p.m. Going for 11 p.m. by Lisa.
Yeah, not far from it.
And what's in your cup and what's on your hook, Joy? And how was the Christmas? As long as everybody is safe, I tell you. I'm so glad everybody was safe because a lot of our American friends was going through terrible storms.
I got water and Diet Coke.
You've got the originals. I've only got. This one has got a lot of ice in it, so it's becoming more ice.
And then downstairs I got cordial with ice in it.
Oh, yes. Lime cordial or what kind of cordial?
Red cordial. Raspberry, I think it is.
I love lime cordial. Oh, it's so refreshing. When I do it usually like this, a 3-hour live stream, and it's very hot.
This one was apple and raspberry.
Apple and raspberry sounds nice.
With no sugar, as you can tell. Look, no sugar.
What do they use to flavor it then with? Do they use something else? Fructose or?
Well, the apple has natural sugar in it anyway, and so does raspberry.
Oh, right. Oh, so no added sugar.
Yeah. Because it's all natural sugar.
Ice water in my cup. 2-liter ice water in my cup. Is that a big 2-liter cup?
Her jug's bigger than my jug. Mine's only a liter. Hers is 2 liters.
Wow. Diet Pepsi and nothing on the hook at the moment. That's like me, Joy. I've got nothing on the hook at the moment. Anything I wanted on the hook on the moment was finished this weekend.
I did have something on the needles, but I finished it while I was talking to you. I had a square.
Yes. And what are you going to use with for?
It was going to be for a children's mitten, but I didn't like fingerless mitten, but I didn't like it, so I'm going to make a different type of scrap bag.
I love that. I love scrap, anything scrap projects.
So I was thinking,
Helen.
Hi, Helen.
How are you doing? Hi, Ursula, Lisa, everyone. Christmas was good. Working on a knitted dishcloth, drinking water. Just finished my workout. Oh, good for you.
Because I was thinking of doing like the pink and then a grey, the pink.
Oh, that would make a nice
then do on top of this the grey, the pink, the grey.
Yes.
And then switch it around and do it that way. So, yeah.
Now, you see, this is garter stitch. Is that a garter stitch square?
Yeah.
Because mine, I'm going to put around my garter stitch moss stitch, crochet moss stitch. And I think Laura chose a perfect border for that, because moss stitch is single crochet, chain one, single crochet. And you know, with these little ridges on your knitting, that's like the perfect way to, you know, you sort of skip a ridge, make a single crochet, chain one, skip a ridge, single crochet. So it's a perfect border for a garter stitch, whatever.
Yeah.
Hello, Helen, says Eden. Helen always comes around on a Monday morning when she's getting ready for work. Says hello, give a thumbs up. Some of you are just amazing supporters and content creators. Hey, Lisa, I love the stuff you're making. But you're knitting a lot lately. That's good.
Yeah.
Right? Linda would be so proud of you. Lisa, Linda would be so proud of you.
She would be. Yeah, no, I still crochet, but what I want to do is all knitted stuff. So I've been doing the knitted stuff.
Crazy Poppy Lady says, I'm working on a face flannel, playing with stitch combinations. Oh, ideas of flowing, living the freedom. That's right, Poppy. That's what I was doing this weekend, freestyling that dress. I want to make another shawl pattern, semicircle shawl pattern. Because my pattern has lasted a whole year, and then I made it a free pattern. So I need another paid pattern. Good morning, Lady B. Good morning from New York City. It's 7 a.m. Oh, that's a good time. Time for some good coffee.
7 o'clock good time. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 16 hours ahead of Lady B.
Yes! It's crazy how far ahead. At least here, sort of in South Africa, in Africa, we have the East that is about 5 hours ahead of us. Singapore is about 5 hours ahead of me, which is a good, it's not too bad. India is about 5 hours, where Avanth is, 5 hours ahead of me. USA is about 6, 7, or 8 hours behind me, or 10 hours, depending on the time zone. Still can't get over the fact that one country has 4 time zones.
With us in the US, when we went forward in October, when our clocks went forward, they were still in daylight savings. But then when they went back in November, it put an extra hour on how far ahead I am. And then when they go forward next year, I'll be going backwards in April. So instead of me being 9 hours ahead of you, I'll only be 8 hours.
Yes, I love that. I love when there's a smaller gap. Freestyling a velvet sweater for my 9-year-old granddaughter. She will be 10 in March. But that's lovely, Colleen, when you get to the point where you can just pick up your hook and just...
I've been watching some Colleen videos this morning or yesterday, but I know I'll be fine because it was 6 days ago. She done the hexagon cardigans for her great nephew and great niece.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I thought they were so gorgeous. And then she had a 6-month-old one.
I love the things that Colleen, I love the things you share on your channel, because it always inspires me to think, I also want to make this, or I want to make something similar. Or
That's what I was thinking when I seen these the way she did these squares. I'm thinking, oh, I need to learn how to do that.
I've never made a hexagon sweater, that cardigan, granny style cardigan, and I want to. That's on my list for 2023. Never made that.
Beautiful. I mean, I am a lot of...
And 2 great nieces, says Grammy Colleen. Oh, wow. Well, good for you if they're good, eh? And if they, what is most important is that they appreciate your handwork, what you're making, because not everybody appreciates something handmade. I design most of my things, says Grammy Colleen. Oh, wow,
so
good for you.
She did 2 for great nephews and 2 great nieces. So, and they were really nice. I liked I think it was the pink, was it, Colleen? You did a pink one, which was really nice.
Wow. Just made one for my son's girlfriend. Oh, joy. Fantastic. I have a tutorial on how I do them, and they are easy peasy. Is that the hexagon sweater that you're talking about, that you've got a tutorial on, Grammy Colleen? Is that the Kristen Omdahl creations you're wearing? No, this is my own flavor, my darling. The tutorial will be coming out January/February. No pressure. When it's out, it's out. But it will come out in one of the next 2 months.
Well, I'm going to have to go back and watch Colleen's one, because she's got a tutorial out on them. But on what is it? She's got a tutorial out on the hexagon sweater. Is that what? That's what I was asking. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's what she's saying. Because I will check that out, because I've never done that. Grammy Colleen, I'm going to write it down. I'm going to write it down. Grammy Colleen. Do you know that Crochet only needed like 60 hours on Saturday, 60 hours to be monetized? She's so close. So I said to her, well, I'll be running her playlist on this weekend for sure. And she has a beautiful 11-hour just Christmas songs playing. Wonder how she does that. That's something I must still learn how to do. To make like a live stream, but a loop. Yeah, because I think that's a great idea. You know, especially if you're taking off a week or so, but you want to have your videos on. Lion brand mandalas, yeah, the hexagon sweaters. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, Grammy Colleen. I mean, I am subscribed to you, so I'm gonna check that out. The hexagon sweater. I'm just writing it down because that's on my list to do for the challengers, Grammy Colleen. It was really nice. They were beautiful. They were absolutely gorgeous. You've been running Crochet. You're a sweetheart. It's like I want to be a fly on the wall and say, how far now? How far now? Because it's just so close. Hello, Gemma's Journey Grace. How are you doing, sweetheart? All the way from the UK. There's a lot of UKs, isn't there? Yes, this is the time when they're up. I'm putting the link in the chat if anybody wants to share with us their crochet, their knitting, their yarn that they got. You're welcome. Lisa up here is joining me from Australia. I sure am. I'm glad you're doing good. Hello, Rickles. Hi from my little corner of Kentucky. Oh, Barbara, when I read that, I always think of you. When someone says they are from Kentucky, I'm like, from my little corner of Kentucky. That's Barbara. Oh. I like it when she says that. Thank you, Gemma. You're a sweetheart. Lauren. Thank you so much. I enjoy them, Lisa. They make up rather quickly. I've never done that, and I want to do that. And Friday night when I was on Crochet's Live, she was wearing one, and I loved that. The first time I saw her wearing one, and she had a hooded one, I thought, that is gorgeous. Red with white trimming. So perfect for Christmas.
Hope you everyone had a good day yesterday. I hope you had a good day too, Lauren.
Yes,
I know it was very
too
cold.
low.
Thank you,
Hi,
sweetie,
Lady
for
B.
sharing me out. Hi, Lisa. This is Lady B. Oh, fantastic. So is anybody planning to do a temperature blanket this year, 2023? Because usually people want to do a temperature blanket and then it's already the first, second week of January. And they've got to go look back the first 2 weeks, week or 2 weeks of temperatures.
Yeah, isn't Connie from
Just
Connie?
Another Stitch. Is it Connie from Just Another Stitch?
Yeah. Isn't she doing one this year?
She was doing one last year.
Isn't she
I
doing
know.
one next year? Lady B, the weather here is hot. And I am from Australia. It is hot,
As you
hot,
can
hot.
see, it's hot here, Lady B, as well, in South Africa. it's
Ursula and I are on the same weather temperature.
Yeah, we're in the southern hemisphere. We did this, Lauren, although we've all been poorly, so taking it very easy today. Have you got a public holiday today, Lauren? Just like we do. We've got a public holiday today and tomorrow.
Isn't Linda and Ursula and not Ursula, Linda V and Jenny, aren't they doing a blanket or a knit along or something?
Yes, they are. On the Yarny Fiber Sisters, they are. Linda created a what is that stitch that goes that goes up and down, chevron stitch blanket.
Is that
and she did a knitted blanket tutorial. I'm not sure if that's out yet. Which one is out first? She was sharing on the challengers when they're going to come out, and she was showing the blankets. So
I see the challenges for me. I'm in bed when you guys do that.
Yes, but when the Yarny Fiber Sisters do that, when they are on, I'm also in bed. So I will only catch the replay because they're on at 8 p.m. at night. This is my 3 a.m. I mean, goodness me.
Well, actually,
I will be asleep.
That's your 3 a.m. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That'd be my 11 o'clock. Yeah, I never get on there in time.
Wait, I always just it. Penley and Creations. You say she's doing a temperature blanket?
Who, Connie?
I did one last year, 2021. I did one. And I tell you what, yeah.
Sure, Connie did one this year, but I'm sure she's doing one next year too. I could be wrong.
Oh, that's fantastic. We just see here. Yes. Oh, wow.
Because I put people's videos on and I get into my knitting and whatnot and I forget what they say.
It's so funny.
Because I get so involved in what I'm knitting or crocheting, I forget.
Yes. Jackie, how are you doing? How's your husband doing? Everyone in the chat, my grandkids love the blankets. My grandson was overwhelmed and started to cry. What? That was touching to me. Oh, my word. What? He started to cry. Good morning, Ursula, Lisa, and everyone in the chat. How are you doing, Kaylin?
How are you?
Yes, out of the Schitt's Creek yarn from Lion Brand. That's what you did your sweater with, your hexagon sweater? Hello, Kelly.
Hi, Kelly.
How are you doing? It's always good to see you.
How's things, Kelly? Now what to do next? So many projects to do and
only 2 hands. Last night when Granny G was on, I said she needs more than 2 hands because she was unboxing and that box just did a big plunk on her lap and she was unboxing a bod. yarn box. It's
Yeah.
fantastic yarns inside.
I did see that. I got the notification to watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
Found a mindful mandala Afghans. Is that a pattern or a tutorial? That sounds very nice, eh?
I found the mindful.
I'm moving slowly today. Oh, why would that be? What did you do yesterday that you have to move slowly today?
Did you go to a flea market, Kelly? No, that was
Penny's
Penny.
doing her temperature blanket. Okay, yes. Penny is doing her temperature blanket.
I don't know who Penny is.
It's I've got a Penly Ann's Creations. Penny.
Okay.
I tell you what. Okay, wait. Let me just do the home page. Copy. I'm trying to find the video where did she post a video where she is doing it? Let's just see. 12 yarn. There we go. Let's see. Maybe she's mentioning it somewhere.
Don't know.
She's got a lovely channel. I want to check that out. She's got a lovely blanket up there as well. How are you? Too cold for flea market, says Joy. Yes, that's right. That's Penny.
Okay, the markets were closed, Kelly.
My kid's dad fell again, so another surgery the 4th time. I was in a live stream, Jackie, where you shared that. How he fell. Oh my goodness. My stomach flips. It was terrible how he fell. I really hope he recovers. I will put you on my prayer list, my sweetheart. Jackie, the husband, Mariah, your hubby.
Okay, I'm going to subscribe to Penley's one.
Aye. Hey, Joy, the markets were closed yesterday. I would imagine. It's Line Brand Mandala Afghans Patterns book. That sounds fantastic book to have. She's doing the temperature blanket from that yarn. It was in the middle of the 12th day of Christmas giveaways. Oh, right. In the middle of the 12 days. So probably day 6.
Hi, Nene.
Hello, Renee. How are you doing, sweetheart? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? Tell us. We want to know. Yes, I see her videos. Merry Christmas, 11 days of yarn. Yeah. I see number 6 here, number 7, number 6. She did yarn giveaways every day of the 12 days, it seems, eh? That was very generous of her.
That's a lot of giveaways, wasn't it?
Hello, Renee. How are you doing, my sweetheart? I hope he recovers, Jackie. Oh, yes, he will. It's just, it's a long road to recovery, and he's... Does not, after a certain age, you can do without a fall. Absolutely.
For sure.
You don't need to fall. That just, it complicates everything.
It sure
Any
does.
plans this week? Lisa, any plans this week coming up?
Tomorrow, definitely not, because it's going to be 37 degrees.
Oh, it's very hot. Celsius, guys. We're talking Celsius. Yep. 37 Celsius, not 37 Fahrenheit.
Let's have a look. I'll let you know what it is in Fahrenheit for you. And then
for Wednesday, them in the chat, because we are on Celsius.
Maybe. I'm not sure about Wednesday. Probably go to shops with Eden. So other than that, that's about it. What about you?
No, tutorials. I've got to start my tutorials. Start filming. And I've got the wrong yarn. I went to buy this yarn, and I thought in the shop there was one that's brighter, and I thought the brighter one was the one I had home. I came home, and this is the one I actually have at home. So I need to take this one and take it to the shop and ask them, compare it, and buy one that is I need to buy about 3 balls of this that's 1 shade darker.
Okay, yeah.
But now, which store is open? Because the 2 closest to me is closed for this whole week between Christmas and New Year. And the one further away might be open. I'll have to have a look. Have a look-see.
Well, go and buy Fahrenheit. It'll be 98.6 Fahrenheit.
You see, we're going in the hundreds here. Lisa, send that temperature my way, honey. I so miss it. Silly UK weather.
You can have it. It's all yours. I'll be glad when the next 2 months are gone.
I know. Indigo Star, who is a South African living in the UK, her mom is visiting her from South Africa in the UK, and she says, Indigo said, my mom's here and she's freezing because obviously she's going to UK where it's so freezing cold now. Just waking up, watching my 6-year-old granddaughter try and open everything under the tree. Oh, wow. Renee, lovely. And thank you for commenting, Renee. I see you loved my little dolly. And I loved, as a child, I loved dolls. And even, I mean, today still. I loved dressing them, making clothes for them. So this weekend was really nice to just, because usually, not usually, but since I've had a channel, all your crochet is mostly centered around something for your channel. Or something that you're going to film, or an upcoming tutorial, or something like that. So it was nice this weekend to do something that wasn't going anywhere else than just pleasure for someone. So that was fantastic. 9 Fahrenheit now, or -12. Joy, I cannot imagine such temperatures. This time my daughter stayed with overnight and he didn't wait for my daughter to help him. This Friday he forgets and he thinks he's 40. Jackie! Oh, man. He should have waited. Just think what would have happened if he waited. Would have been great.
Would have been
no falling. Oh.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Men, hey.
Yeah, but you see, when you get older, like her husband, yeah, you need to slow down a little bit and let people help you. I know my neighbor was standing in our last election, and it was raining, pouring down with rain. Queue was so long. We were voting at a school, and he was already in his 80s, and I said, why don't you go to the front? And he didn't think it necessary, but today he feels different. He says if that had to happen today again, he would definitely just walk to the front. You know, your doll is precious with her beautiful crochet items. Jessica helped me, I tell you. I love the way that they did it. The little outfits. I tried to match the 2 change of clothing. How do you say? The 2 changes of clothing that I made that went with the doll. I tried to match the little thing that she already got on. I'm not good with sewing. I only can do basic sewing. But I wish I could sew better, you know, even doll's clothes.
Yeah.
So, you know, the first time Jessica and I had something in common, really, was when I taught her how to crochet a cat, amigurumi cat, because she loves animals. And then what happened was I started making doll's clothing for the cat to dress it up. So it felt to me like I was doing something I enjoy, but she felt like she's making something she enjoys, which is animals. But at least, you know, we had fun together, which is normally our interests are opposite. So, oh, my sweetie, are you tired? Kelly, are you at home today, or are you working from home today?
But when it's hot, you can't sleep properly.
Yes, we have. You know what? Now, the thing with load shedding is now you have a fan on. Or we have 2 fans on, one on that side of the king size bed and one on that side of the king size bed. Then load shedding happens. So there's no fan.
Yeah.
And I mean, how can you now sleep? I mean, you open up, you pray for a breeze, a light breeze, Lord, please help us. And it happens. But that is so uncomfortable.
Oh, it is.
No.
And
They
then it
had
takes
less load shedding yesterday, at least. Because I thought on Christmas Day, how can people get their food done? I no longer put satin sheets on my bed because I reached over and slid out of the bed in a tight spot. It was hard to get up. Lady B, what are you saying? Everybody's saying hello to Kelly. I'm home for a while. I have to put in my face. You have to put on your face. Put on your face. My granddaughter tells him that over and over. My granddaughter that was helping him explained everything last night when she was visiting. Oh, she loves Opa. She loves Opa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cheers. Cheers.
I need to fill up mine. This one definitely, this little bit's not going to last me.
I got that much left.
When did you start that bottle? I tell you, between Jessica and me, between Jessica and me, we can finish a bottle in a day. But I say we must curve it because Jessica can drink a lot of Coke. And when she had cancer, I said to her, after that, we said, only, a whiskey glass is a tumbler. I said, 1 tumbler a day. Just drink 1 tumbler a day. Why can't you see what we're making? Why can't you? You can. No reason why you can't. I'm just busy with it's not a temperature blanket. I made a temperature blanket last year, 2021. This is a scrap blanket that I do on weekends. So every weekend I work on it. And you'll be surprised. Let me see if I can make it.
And you would see me making, I finished these ones, but I need more yarn. I need to get more yarn.
About 11 centimeters, which is that much. Which is what? It's just over 4 inches is what I make progress in one weekend, which is Saturday and Sunday if I sit and knit. Yes, knitting is slower, but if that's the product that you want, then it's good. Just keep at it. Don't give up. Absolutely. There's so many people at home today because it's a public holiday. You can hear, we live in a cul-de-sac, and you can hear everywhere around here people talking. People that are at home that's not normally at home. They are just at home and chatting. I can hear it because they're at the pool and the sound reflects. I shower or jump in the pool before bed and only sleep in cotton sheets and light PJs when I'm in when I'm in Oz over Christmas, in Australia over Christmas, in the UK I wear more to bed than I do during the day. Absolutely, I do too. Hello, Sheila. How are you doing? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? How was Christmas weekend? Was it nice and slow? Most people had a nice and slow weekend. Hello, Evelyn. Hey, Ursula, I loved your doll shirt. You loved it. I loved making it. Hey, I just called her Dolly because there's no name. Dolly doesn't have a name yet. It's just Dolly. Hi, Lisa, and all in the chat, lurking and finishing a show. Oh, that's what you must do. Lurk away. It's so nice to be lurking away. For those of you who don't know, Petra from Petra's Happy Place went live this weekend. And for those of you also who don't know, her mama passed away 2 months ago, so it's really, 2 months is nothing, that's like weeks, 8 weeks ago. That's a short time, but, we said in the chat, it's important to get good therapy, someone to help you grieve in the right way so that you do it right. It's a beautiful blanket. Does it have a pattern? Yes, Lady B, it's Laura's. Let me quickly look it up for you. I think it's made. It's really, it's a paid pattern, I think, but it's not expensive. I think it's $2 or $1.50. Something like that. Let me just look it up. Simple combo blanket pattern. Let me just see. On the Ravelry. I don't know if you have Ravelry, but on the Ravelry, it is a beautiful. No. Let me go to Ravelry and look it up there. Didn't realize she'd gone live. You would have popped by and checked on her. Yes, she went live, and then she said she's just going to stay on for however long. And she was on for a long time, and then she started feeling not so good. So she said goodbye to us. That was about the time that Granny D went live, Lauren. So let me quickly see. How do I search for this now? For low. Okay, simple combo. Wait, I think I need to be in. You see, it takes me to business patterns, the designs. Let me just take. I need to go to. You know, when you're in it as a. There we go. We're making progress. Look for simple combo knitted blanket pattern. Okay, let's see if I can get it for you. Yes, there we go. Okay, let's just share the screen and show you guys. That's like days. Says Evelyn. Oh yes. You didn't. Thank you, Laura. Lady B, there you go. I'll be going live in a few minutes. Oh, Michelle, have fun, my sweetheart. Doing all those blankets. I lost my crochet, so I'm taking a little break from crochet. Oh, Jackie, yes, but you see, it was a rush towards Christmas. It was very busy, few days, but lovely. Oh, yes. I really enjoyed this year's Christmas as well. We just share the screen here and show you what it looks like. Because it is such a very $2.50. And it's, let me show you the pictures. That is it's a moss stitch crochet border. And that's what it looks like. Let me see if it goes down. I love the way it looked. So she used scrap and I also used scrap. It's absolutely scrap. So anything you have that's one ball and less. And now her rule is a little bit different. The rule I use is 2 rows. So to and fro, 2 rows of a solid, 2 rows of scrap. 2 rows of a solid, 2 rows of scrap, which gives you this coloring you've got here. So I can't wait to get to my border. I just love it. I mean, that is a perfect scrap project. There you go. And she didn't think it was anything. Let me just see here. Copy. See if I can put it in the chat. Hello, Catherine. How are you doing, my sweetheart? I hope you're taking some days off. How is your wrist? There we go. Catherine, it's so good to see you. She injured her wrist, so she had to take a few days off because she's a carer and she cannot help patients. Well, you know, if your wrist is not what it should be, it'll just injure it more. I think it's so bad, you know, inconvenient when you break something and it affects your crochet. Oh goodness gracious! To me, that's terrible.
And then you can't do nothing.
Yes, just to sit and look at it. Oh, I finished my first Lee Child book on Jack Reacher, which is Killing Floor. I now need to go buy the second one. Hello, Trudy. Are you enjoying our hot weather?
Hey, Trudy.
Trudy is about 15 minutes away from me. Trudy, if you know of a yarn shop that's open, you better tell me, hey? Because I need to get 3 balls of this, something that is thicker than this. Not thicker, darker than this. Thicker, darker. Catherine says, my wrist and shoulder are much better. Then the holidays hit. I've been on duty round the clock for 4 days. Oh, my words, woman. Now, how does that help? Good morning, Catherine, says Kaylin. Ashley, did you buy some of the yarn that you showed the knitted tank on your shorts? It was beautiful. No, I did not. That is expensive. I only went to buy the yarn for the crochet dress tutorial that's coming up. Let me see if I can show you. I did show you on Friday's live. This was Katya Saigon. Let me show you like this. Katya Saigon. Do you know, I mean, that lady said to me it's a 3.5 hook. No. I put my glasses on. It's a 2 to 2.5 hook. That is so thin. That is so thin. A 2.5 hook. But the price was 55 ZAR. Hi, Lisa. Everyone in the chat says, Trudy, nothing's open. Yes, I also think nothing is open. Kinesis show's open, but I was there and they closed. Oh, wow. You were there. That's hard, Katrina. I hope you get some rest off this week. Yes, I got, this is a very, very bright orange. And I love this with the beautiful, nice, with the green that goes with it.
And what are you going to make out of it?
It's the dress. You know, the first dress I made in my shorts was a prototype to see how it wears, does it stretch, da-da-da-da. So now, but this is usually much more expensive. But now they had a sale and it was 55 ZAR for one. And usually you pay for a little cake, 55 ZAR, which is 100, wait. What is one, wait, 10, wait. Evelyn, I'm going to answer your question. How much does it cost in US terms? Okay, ZAR to US dollar. Let me tell you, if it was 55 South African rands, it means it was $3.23 for this very high-end yarn. I think this was.
And it's $4.81 for me.
So you're getting 100 grams, which is 300 meters or 328 yards of acrylic made in Spain. 2 to 2.5.
So that's not bad pricing for me because I pay $4.25 for mine.
I'm telling you, I was looking at that and thought, I better get some. I took my daughter to Cape Gate, 6-month-old clothes that is for 12 to 18 months are too small, so we went to Cape Gate to exchange. Oh, wow, Cape Gate is around the corner from me, 4 kilometers. I did get to nap, I also got to learn a few recipes. Holiday cooking for clients is a blast. Tomorrow I spend with my family, says Catherine. Ah, sweetheart, she's so good with her clients. I mean, as a carer, I wouldn't mind having Catherine. Now, this looks very, very summer. Yes. You say summer, you get the feeling of summer, yes. Vibrant summer. This is a coral. So the coral I should put on this side because that dress has squares down the center and squares down the center back. Yeah, that is the focal point. That's where you want people to look. And then the rows up the side and down is just rows and rows and rows, which is mesh, you know. So I had the last red that they had. The last is like a grape, the last one. So this will all, these that I only have one of will be in the center. So, but I was really very grateful that I got that on a sale because I would not be able to afford that just as it is. I just purchased the pattern and thank you. Oh, Laura would be so happy. She's so happy. When she showed her blanket on my live once, I said to her, please write it up because I want to make it. Because at that time, I just finished my temperature blanket and I was at a loss weekends. Nothing to do on weekends. You know, because I was so used to the whole year. Every weekend you pick up your temperature blanket. I do my 7 rows, pack it away until next weekend. And then she said, but I said, just write what you did. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a fancy pattern. And that's what she did. She just wrote what she did. Good price. Is that equivalent to Red Heart? Are you asking? Or are you saying it is equivalent to Red Heart?
Yeah, I think she's saying it's good price equivalent to Red Heart.
What are you making, Lisa? She's asking.
I'm making some sleeves. I've got Michelle from Crochet from Kansas on as well. Just her live's on as well.
Oh, yes. She also does that. Good morning, all was listening while making my coffee. Hope everyone had a beautiful day yesterday. I was saying the same thing, Bonnie. It sounds like everybody had a very quiet Christmas. Everything went smooth. Unless for those in the USA, it was bitterly cold. You know, but no one was, everybody was safe. That's the thing. Everybody was safe. Hope you're doing well, Bonnie. Bonnie broke her one toe. Oh, goodness. Bonnie, how long till recovery? At least 6 weeks. How much was the expensive one? 55 ZAR. That's the expensive one was 55 ZAR. This go-to yarn that we have is 27 ZAR. 27, which is what? 27 ZAR. Let me just go there. Let me give you a perfect price. 27 is 1.59 US dollars. This is our go-to yarn. And you know what? This used to be not, this is a more affordable yarn, cheaper yarn. It's called Charity. And it used to be a bit more scratchy. But they changed something and they made it, now it's so soft. I said, people, you can believe me or you don't have to believe me, but the one that we have now is very soft. Reggie, Jai Hook Crochet, how are you doing?
Your one for 27 ZAR is $2.36 for me.
This is our go-to yarn, and it has go-to for blankets. Let me just say that, go-to for blankets. 233 meters or 256 yards, 100 grams. Kaylin was saying, oh, that's good. I hope your clients appreciate you and you have a wonderful time with your family. Oh, yes. Okay, Katrine is wonderful. What cheerful colors? Hey, that's for the crochet dress, Bonnie. Good morning, Bonnie, says Kaylin. Is that yarn the same as Red Heart? I think it might be a little bit softer than Red Heart. I've never held Red Heart in my hand, so I cannot really say. If I say that, I'm going on the opinion of those that I've spoken to. Evelyn Wiggin says no, not the one with the knit. No, the one with the knitted tank. Yes, no, I didn't buy that. I only bought. Oh, you want to know the price of that? Well, I wouldn't know the price of the knitted tank yarn, but it was Katya, so it's expensive for us. She's good. How are we? We are doing well. It's hot here in South Africa. It's summer. Reggie, how is your weather in Israel? I mean, you're next to the desert. So tell me more. Tell me more. I'm back.
I was watching Reggie's video earlier where she was lighting the candles and singing.
Yes, the Hanukkah. Is she doing Hanukkah?
Yeah. Not that I understood what she was singing, but it was still nice to hear it.
Yes. Yeah. My client's family wanted a Lithuanian menu. My client is the great grandma and was very sweet and helpful. The crab cakes and salmon patties were very tasty. Oh, wow. You know that, Katrine, you know that Sir David Suchet, he says he is actually not British. He was born Lithuanian. I didn't know that. That was, doctor says 4 to 6 weeks because the joint is involved. Yes, I thought to myself, 6 weeks. That's a long time. Oh, February. You're looking at Valentine's Day. Crochet sweaters with a charity and my children love it. Yes. Now, Trudy, these days, this used to be a bit scratchy, but not anymore. Not anymore. Absolutely not.
No.
I wonder what they changed, because something changed. Okay, thank you, sis Evelyn. I just purchased the Easy Breezy Mandala. Ah, Lady B. Mwah. Thank you for your love and support. I so appreciate it. It was not happy by the time I finished cooking, but dinner was worth it. Oh, I would imagine standing for that amount of time. It was, but the holiday is over now, says Jay Hook. Oh, are you back to work? Are you at work today, Reggie? Because I tell you, in South Africa, today and tomorrow is public holiday. And with Lisa in Australia, it's also public holiday for 3 days.
Yeah, yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Yes, but you are on Tuesday. Wednesday. No, Tuesday.
You're tomorrow.
You're going on Tuesday. You just got back from work. Oh, wow. It's back to business as usual for Reggie. Definitely.
What time is it for you, Reggie?
It's about the same time as for me, I guess. It's 20 to 3 p.m. for me. It's here. What time is it, Reggie? 20 to 3 p.m. for me.
Because I'm 11:40 p.m.
Oh, my sweetheart. It's so late for you.
Reggie's the same as you.
Same as me. Oh, Reggie. Fantastic.
So I'm 9 hours ahead of Reggie as well.
Reggie, I think it was in the challengers that we were talking about copyright. And I dropped your link because you did a university on copyright and all that. So you made us proud, Reggie. Trudy saying my son is working today. My son-in-law is working from 12 this afternoon till tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. That's a long shift from noon to 8 a.m. Noon, 6.
That's about a 12-hour shift almost.
That's a 20-hour shift because it's 12 noon to 12 midnight to 8 a.m. What? My son is working today. My son-in-law is working 12 this afternoon till 2. 12. Yeah, that's
a 20-hour shift.
Yeah, that's a long shift. That is not just, unless she means 12 midnight to 8 a.m. 12:40 p.m. lunch here in the UK. Oh, yes, we always have lunch at 12 noon at my house. That was a classic university. Oh, most of your universities are classic, Reggie. Lovely, classic and geeky. Gives us all the information. Christmas Eve, son took us, Reggie, just telling you before you leave, just share yourself out before you leave, you know, so that people can check out your university. If the university videos that Reggie has on her channel is very much, it's like attending a class. And she has a website with the notes on it as well. So very interesting. Christmas Eve, son took us to look at lights and then took me to cemetery at 9 p.m. Oh, he knew what I needed because I can't drive due to foot. Oh, Bonnie, that's so sweet of him. Take you to see your hubby. Yikes, Trudy, is your sister-in-law a firefighter? Our sister-in-law is not a firefighter. Yes, everyone wants to eat chicken. Nope, it's longer shifts because they were closed yesterday. That's a long shift, Trudy. Leave a lunch. I'm getting mad. I might get snow. This and before I leave, please don't cancel my flight. Oh no. Don't let them cancel your flight. I hope to get back to doing university in January. I have a few topics already ready. Just hope I can make my old time slot work. Why not, Reggie? Why not? In my mind, it's still your time slot. You just continue where you just continue where you left off, Reggie. That's my advice. Continue where you left off. Reggie, you don't even have to go and do that trouble. All you do is you type OMGrannySquare and Nightbot will do the honors.
All Reggie does is go from Germany to Israel and keep going to what she was doing.
Okay, he works at one of your biggest chicken producers. Oh, right. Oh, that's why everybody wants chicken, to buy chicken after the Christmas. Well, here in Israel, it falls right on dinner time. Laugh out loud. Well, Reggie, then maybe make it just after dinner, because how long does your people take to eat? Because I tell you what, my family eats, I cook for 2 hours and then I eat for 10 minutes. And then the meal is history. So that's what you must do, Reggie. You see there? OMGrannySquare. You just do that and it'll share you out. County Fair. I say, yes, I realize. I don't think they realize, but we call it County Fair. That is one of our biggest chicken producers. Is that what you can call it? Do they produce chickens? Oh, wow, I can't imagine working that long. The longest shift I've ever worked was 16 hours at the airport. I tell you what, some of these 24-hour, or not 24-hour, the doctors in trauma units, they work long hours. Some of them work way too long hours. Just like that, Reggie. Just like that, Reggie. You think that's funny, Poppy? Saying just like that.
Yep.
There you go. I've worked 96-hour shifts, but naps were allowed. That's good. It's necessary. How else? Oh, sweetie.
Yeah, you need the naps.
Absolutely.
You need the naps.
So you're going to continue making your shorts, Lisa?
Yeah.
And then I find, look, a lot of your videos are on the short side, but making shorts is even, I don't know, to me shorts is just, since I discovered shorts, making shorts videos, I must say videos, because every time I say shorts, my mom thinks I'm actually making crocheting shorts. But
yeah,
no.
some of my shorts are a bit short, like some of them are 10 seconds, but I need to make them a little bit longer.
I go for 16 seconds. I tell you, and sometimes I have to do 3-4 times over to get it right. Because in those 16 seconds, you've got to say what you want to say without tripping over your words, which is what I often do.
Yeah, that's me.
Hello, my sweetheart.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hey, Kelly.
Hey, Lisa.
Who doesn't love to see a bit of Kelly?
Okay.
Yep, definitely.
I'm being a moo-moo bag. Laugh out loud. Reggie will tell me off when she gets a chance.
Oh.
Love you, Reggie. Oh.
Uh-oh.
All the videos I made in the past month were up to 4 minutes long. I didn't have the time to film anything longer, but it works. Reggie, I tell you, since I discovered shorts, 16 seconds to 60 seconds is fantastic. It's fantastic.
Very good.
Yes.
Hello, Brenda.
But if you do it 16 seconds, you make more.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kelly. Everybody's saying hello,
It's
Kelly.
me.
How are you doing, sweetie?
Hanging in there. It's good.
And would you believe Eden ditched us to go to watch Michelle, so she doesn't even know you're on.
I know. I know. I usually try to watch her a little bit too. Yeah. So.
I'll tell her.
Yeah, tell her.
Listen,
hey.
How was the weekend? Tell me about the weekend. How was Christmas? And why are you taking it so slow this morning?
Well,
what happened on the weekend?
I've been getting over this cold, and it's been like 5 days.
Man.
Yeah. So I think I'm finally feeling myself. But it's been like a few days. Yeah, since I think around the 22nd, I started to feel scratchy. And then I had a very runny nose. And I always get a runny nose. That's all I get all the time. And I can take decongestant or whatever, and it doesn't work. So I had a mask on. I was trying to, stay away from people. But then I was like sneezing in my mask, which is gross. So then I had to like throw it away. It's so disgusting. So anyway, I don't know. I'm not.
Of course.
I don't know what you're supposed to do.
Yes, but anyway. You're supposed to wear the mask, but then if you sneeze, especially when I have allergies, sneeze, and then you've got to take the mask off to deal with the sneeze in the right way. Otherwise, that's
so that was
defeating your purpose.
It was terrible. So I switched out like 4 masks this one day. It was like the 23rd or the 24th. And I was just like, oh, this is terrible. So anyway, but I feel much better, right? So I didn't cook just to save my husband from getting sick. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was like, yeah, I'll figure something out. So we just had like breakfast, bacon and eggs or something. And that was...
Yes. I tell you what, one of my favorite meals is just sunny side up egg on a piece of toast.
Yeah.
That is a meal.
It was good. It was good. But that's all I could really eat anyway. I just couldn't even really, so it was it was a sad Christmas for me. So I said, this is really sad. Like if I had really worked this up in my brain, I would have been very disappointed. But it was okay. It was okay.
So if you were healthy, what would you have done different?
I probably would have
gone healthy.
Yeah, I would have seen some people, but I didn't even do that.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah. And I'm like sneezing and sneezing.
They would not appreciate you spreading any kind of flu.
But you know what? Yeah. Well, my daughter got COVID from her job. And yeah. And so she just is a little bit stuffy. That's all she is. Like I was worse than her.
But that is good. Some people get it really very light.
Yeah. Nothing. Yeah. So I'm just like, cool. All right. That's the way. If I were to get it, I would love to get it her way because she just said she has to, quarantine. So.
Oh wow! I'm having bacon, grits, and toast as we speak. Oh, and Evelyn, and bougie coffee, right?
Bougie coffee.
You've got to have the bougie coffee.
I have bougie coffee right now.
You've even got the mug to go with it because there was an ad where they would, I think is it Jacob's Coffee, where the ad would have a green mug.
Oh.
Yes, like that color mug. I tell you. And I think if it's Nestle, it was like a blood red mug.
Oh.
Yes, and water. Oh, right, Evelyn, do it the healthy way. That's good.
Yeah.
Water.
I got to fill mine up.
Oh, that's a big one. Wow.
Wow. You are really drinking a lot of water.
That's like a gallon. Is that a liter or two?
That's a liter.
It's a liter. Wow.
It looks like a bigger, but
it's up twice today already.
You have?
What? But that's fantastic the way you do it.
You must
been
have
staying off. I am not at home. Yeah. I'd not want to risk making anyone sick. Yes, exactly what she was doing.
Yeah.
That's why. But you know what? I'll tell you one thing I did enjoy this Christmas was the all the songs that they had on, especially Crochet also had like an 11. I must learn that. Kelly, that's one of the things I must learn how to do.
Yeah,
is to do a live stream with a loop.
Yes.
I'd love to learn how to do that.
Oh.
Kelly, it's in the chat now.
But she did fantastic. Hey, Eden, now.
Oh, but I have to tell you, if you go to my community tab, if you guys are members, I have it's a friend of a friend.
Have you got memberships?
No. I say members, for lack of,
Subscribers, not for lack of a better word.
No members.
I was nearly excited.
No, I'm not that excited yet. No,
so yet. Close to being excited.
But anyway, on my community tab, there's a guy, his name is Bryant B. Hamilton, and he plays in an R&B band. But anyway, he has this beautiful Christmas music that he played last night in a live stream, and it's about a little under an hour. It's a real short, set, but he's singing live and he's doing his thing. It's really nice. So if you want to check him out, check him out. And even though I hate to shout out other people, but you know what I mean? Like if you like.
No,
I
mean,
really
listen,
good.
come and tell us about someone else that we can go check them out, make new friends.
Mm-hmm.
What yarn am I using for the easy breathing? I tell you what, I say it here. I was using an Aran weight hand-dyed cotton, but you can literally use any 3-weight or even a 4-weight cotton that is absorbent. It depends. There's different cottons, but use the one that's absorbent.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing.
That is my kind of yummy breakfast.
Sounds good.
Roberta, how are you doing? I have to remember that it's evening time where Lisa and you are drinking cola. No. It's her evening, my afternoon, Kelly's morning.
That's correct.
So we've got 3 different times a day.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, and nighttime I'm drinking Diet Coke.
Oh.
No sugar.
Oh, okay. That's really cool. But the funny thing is, like, this guy with his music, he's another. I'm a subscriber to his girlfriend's channel, and then he turns out he plays for this really famous R&B band right now, and I'm like, you do? Wow. Yeah. So he's good. He's pretty good. And he's
so did you drop his link, or can I look him up? This guy?
Yeah. Yes. If you go to my community tab.
Okay, let me go to your community tab.
It's only the second. I haven't done like yesterday. I did nothing. I think he's the last one I shared, and you'll see his tab there. And then you can find it.
Let's go looking. Oh, I bring it. Oh, okay, I bring it every day. Wait. Yeah. I bring it every day. Wait, where am I? I bring it.
And Kelly brings it every day.
Every day.
Yeah, I have to go there. Otherwise, there's a lot of Kellys that come up here. Oh, and you're so close to your 1,000. You're at 957, guys. If you haven't picked up Kelly. Okay, community tab.
Yep, and I think he's the last thing I did.
Happy Merry Christmas, BAM Squad family. Live performance.
Yes,
Brian Bam Hamilton.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Let me just grab that video.
Yeah, that's just easier to do it that way, I think. Because he has an unusual name. Yeah, it's very long.
Yeah, I just dropped a little bit of it. There we go. That's
you would never.
Let me just check out what is the name again. The name is Band Squad. I'm just going to put that as it is there. But
yeah, it's Bryant Hamilton, but he calls himself B Ham.
Bryant Hamilton.
Yeah,
and that is a video about.
It's he did a live stream where he sang Christmas music last night.
Okay, there you go, singing.
Yeah, so he sang Silent Night and a few others. Really good stuff.
Amazing how, I was listening to Crochet's 11-hour Christmas live stream, and I was thinking, you see, that's why I really want to learn how to do that, because how do you get around the copyright? You've got to buy the music somewhere. But
you have to buy it, I believe. And if you could talk to Cuppy, she's done a few of those too. Cuppy.
Yes.
I don't know if she's around this morning.
Why does he play for Kelly?
Oh, who does he play for? Okay. I don't know if you've heard of Roger and Zapp, Z-A-P-P. They're from Ohio. And anyway, Roger passed away.
Hello, Mom.
But his band is continuing his R&B. So if you ever look up Zapp, he does like the computer. He was like one of the first people to do, I forget what they call it, but the computer voice singing. He did that.
Okay.
We're talking back in the 70s. This guy started out. I mean, not the guy who's playing, but the original band. And R&B funk band is what they are. They're like a funk band, I would say.
Okay.
But he's a good piano player. He's a good keyboard player.
Well, they're talented.
And he's got a small channel, and he's really good. And his girlfriend's really cool too. Anyway.
Okay.
So I met the girlfriend.
She's asking you, how do you pick the colors for your granny squares? Is it just random, or do you plan it out to coordinate with a border? I tell you what, I'm going to make. This is all the squares you see here is this is a scrappy project, which means I have to do it the scrappy way. What is the scrappy way? Is you've got this drawer full of scrap yarn that's 1 ball and less, and I literally take it, and I've done a short that I also use my color wheel to help now and again, but I literally just aim for contrast, 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 contrast. And then I decide on a color that I'm going to use for joining, whatever is good, and with a granny square a lot goes. And then the border of this, the thing is with the border of this, I want to make a lovely lace border, and I want it to be 1 shade darker. You know, when you have a vision of what you want to make, and yeah, it's difficult to explain it, but it's like if the blanket was in this binding color, and you want to make the border just 1 shade darker, because nice. I want the border to stand out, but not stand out like in another color stand out, just in a shade darker stand out, something like that. Cool. Trying my best here to explain. So that's more or less how it depends. If it is for a certain person, then I would want to say if it's well, if I make it for someone, they usually tell me more or less the colors that they want. I've had a granny square project I made for someone, a baby, and they wanted light gray, light lavender, and light pink. Now those 3 colors are beautiful, but they look together dead. Same. So what I did was I did the first round I did a few in the first round with this color, first round this color, first round this color. Then I added 1 row of white, and then the rest, and it made the colors pop. So sometimes you need something with it. Cool. Imperfect. Hello. I'm perfect. Hello. I actually caught you live today. I even thought, though you've been on for an hour, it's 100% my sweetheart. I'm usually on for 3 hours, and that means that even maybe you were asleep when I started, but chances are you might be awake by the time I end. Of ourselves, of course, I grew up on that music era. Okay. Lovely. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you doing, my sweetheart? Been lurking all live. You are wonderful. So glad that you are lurking here with us. Hit the like button, only if you like it. You're making granny squares. Oh, Roberta, it's the best. Cool. Roberta, granny squares.
I'm going to go, Ursula. It is 12 o'clock for me.
You're hungry?
I'm Tuesday already.
Wow.
I so appreciate, Lisa, that you came up with me.
From the future.
I'm Mirabelle before I go.
I really appreciate it. One of these days, Lisa, we must do a live together. Then it'll be like 11 a.m. my time. And that would be 8 p.m. your time. One of these days. If you want to. We just do a little... Or I don't mind. For me, 3 hours is my marathon time. I don't know how long you go live when you do go live, but yes, that would be great.
I've been on Pam from Be Creatives. I got up on her panel one day. We were on for 4 hours.
She can sing beautifully. Be creative. I didn't know she can sing. She's got beautiful cover songs.
Yeah.
Have a good night, Lisa.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to go now. So, hey, Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie.
Latin Jeannie is joining us as Lisa's leaving us.
Yes.
She's, I'm making a granny square blanket now. I'm doing the wreath in the bag and using whatever color comes out exactly.
Wow.
That's what I'm making a tutorial because, I don't have a tutorial on my channel with just making a granny square blanket. If someone wanted to make just a granny square blanket, I thought, that's like a 101. Yeah. Crochet 101. I just need a tutorial like that. So anyway, well, Lisa, you must tell us what Wednesday is like because we're heading there.
Yes. You mean Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Hot weather.
Tuesday.
Hot weather. Tuesday.
Yeah.
Tuesday. I'm too far ahead. I'm living in the future.
You're speeding. Yeah.
You did that before too.
I think I'm saying Wednesday. I don't know why I'm on Wednesday.
Yep.
Good night, Lisa. Have a lovely sleep.
Bye,
Night, honey.
Mhm.
Coffee lady.
We'll see you next Monday.
Oh, yes, my sweetheart. Thank you for joining me. Cheers.
Bye,
Hey,
honey.
hang on. Cheers.
Oh, cheers.
Hi, Kelly.
Good seeing you.
Cheers.
Prost. Gezondheid.
Mm.
Good night, everyone. I'll see you next week.
Everybody's saying good night.
Bye, Lisa.
And I'll
Oh,
see
yes.
you in some of your videos, Kelly. So,
Thank you.
Oh, yes.
yes.
I'll
All
be
right.
looking for your next live.
Yeah, Sunday for me, but Saturday for you.
Okay, I'll be there.
Yeah. It'll be 1
Sunday
o'clock
for
my
me,
time.
but Sunday for you.
Yeah, see, Kelly's behind by about 14, 15, 16 hours.
Mm. Something like that.
Maybe 18.
I don't know.
Sunday for me, but Sunday for you.
It's like
Sunday
Saturday.
Sunday for me, Saturday for her.
But Saturday, yeah. So I'm like, Sunday for me, but Sunday for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
1 o'clock my time on Sunday, and I think
It's too much.
with Pam, she said it's 9:30 her time on a Saturday night.
Something like that. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yes.
But that's a good time.
It
if
is
it's
a good time.
for both of you.
It
If
is
if you can get that gap to work for you, so that you're both awake, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Even if it's different days, that's good.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, all right. I'll see you
Wait.
later.
Bye,
Oh,
honey.
Lisa,
Bye.
thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye, my sweetheart. Nancy, Marchevka, good morning, Asha and everyone. Been making another corner to corner. Baby blanket
Oh,
and
nice.
hat in Knit Picks Brava yarn. Colorway
Fancy.
Plummy Speckle. Oh, that sounds fantastic. And
Yes.
Bella Unchinetta. Hello, Christina.
Ciao.
Ciao, Ututi. Is that how you say it? Good morning. How are you doing, my sweetheart?
Mm-hmm.
So good to see you.
Plummy.
Oh, so you're so close to your do you have your hours? Because you're very close to your you have your hours? You're amazing. Wow.
I could sell some hours actually. If that was possible. I would say, here, you can have
You've got hours to spare.
I have hours to spare. I have like 51 or 5,200 hours, something like that. As long as they don't take. Yeah, it's a lot.
That is amazing.
It's a lot. Yep.
Hello, everyone, says Bella Unchinetto. Her name is Christina, but she doesn't mind if you call her Bella. Bella means beautiful.
Yes.
I've been up since yesterday, couldn't sleep, just crocheting hats. I've made 6 hats. 6 hats throughout the night. Genie.
Girl, that's a lot.
Wow.
That's good, though.
This is a Christmas to remember.
Yes.
Wow.
Crazy.
Jeepers. I've been working on crafts room, almost done. Would have been done.
Oh.
Oh, isn't that lovely to work on your craft room?
Yes.
I'm sitting here in my little corner, which is like 60 inches by 60 inches of Jessica's room is my channel. So
Craft room.
it's on a table. So, I mean, literally, is that all that you need? Hello, Michelle. How are you doing? Are you awake, sweetheart? Have you got your lovely coffee? Nancy sounds like becoming addicted to C2C. When you're looking for a challenge, pop over to mine. I have C2C picture blank Afghans.
Oh,
is
nice.
that's Grafghans? She's got beautiful Grafghans. How are you doing, Michelle? It's good to see you.
Hey, Michelle.
I want to crochet God's chocolate bonbon beanie, but this summer, not now, Rudy. It's too hot now. We are melting here.
Yeah, they're
yesterday.
melting.
It would have been done yesterday, but the cats got in there and pulled down. It's a no-no for the cats. Sorry, kitties.
Yes.
So the baby's not allowed. Did you get a chance to look over the crochet sock pattern? That would be a good cow. I'll have to look at that. A good crochet along. I haven't had a chance, my sweetheart. This weekend, remember, I saw you guys before Christmas.
Yes.
And then Christmas happened, so nothing else happened.
Nothing
and then
happened.
After Christmas.
Yep.
Poppy has some amazing C2C blankets. Yes,
Poppy.
a lot of, and she's got so much talent. You know, her patterns that she's got is amazing.
Very
It's a
good.
brim like a summer hat. Oh, okay, so like a summer hat. It's got a
Ooh,
brim like a summer hat.
that's cool. I like hats. You would never know because I haven't worn one in a while. But I do like hats.
Or maybe you don't wear them when you go live.
No,
Finally been able to find a home and move in on January 13th, and I can start organizing. Christina, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, sweetheart.
that is exciting.
Hello, Ravant. We've been talking about you this morning while you were still asleep. Or busy. Or busy. No, not asleep. He's 5 hours ahead of me, so he couldn't have been asleep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 8 p.m. there now, Ravant.
8 p.m.
We were talking about the fact that you guys have to wear masks again.
Yeah.
It was a mask conversation. A mask
Okay.
conversation. Oh yes, it's just listen. The tutorial will come, Michelle. It's a poncho. It's a mandala.
Oh yeah.
Mandala, and it is 2 mandalas put together to make a poncho. So the tutorial's coming out January, February. I've got 3 tutorials that must go out January, February. No stress, no pressure. It'll be there when it's there. That I'm talking to myself. It'll be there when it's there. No stress or pressure. Otherwise, it's like, oh, when? Because to film, you need quiet time.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, Poppy, we're just talking the truth. You're doing all the work. I'm glad that you love it, my sweetheart. That's beautiful. Looks like great on you. Love the color choice. Yes. You know what? I love it when I go on holiday. I love to buy yarn as a souvenir. And this was bought at a beach, little village at the beach. And they had a yarn shop. And I went in there and I bought this. And I just started making it, freestyling it right there, and finished it when I got home. But it reminds me of that holiday every time, because that's what you need. You need a lovely, if you're a yarn lover, you love to crochet, you need yarn to remind you of something. Nothing else will really do it for me. So
yarn's good.
Beautiful. Trudy's saying, hope that poncho comes out before winter. It will come out before winter. January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Do you know that song?
Yes.
You know it. No chance of quiet time till next year for me. Oh my, I'm so looking forward to it. Yes, because that is when the school starts again, isn't it? You've got school holiday now. Kelly, what are you working on?
I'm making an amazing washcloth. That's it.
Wait. Hold the phone. Love it.
Yep.
Is that half double crochets?
No, this is just single crochet.
Oh wow!
Single
there you
crochet.
Go. How many stitches do you?
I think this is 27 across. My crochet group leader likes them to be about 9 inches, but I'm doing it really tight, and I think it's the stress.
Oh, 9 inches. Okay. Yeah, Jessica is a very tight crocheter, so I also say to her,
this is
half a hook size up, if not a full hook size up for you, girl.
I think I need to make this bigger.
No,
but I'm using
Lady
good
B.
size. Yeah, but I do this when I'm on, chit chatting because it's
Lady B. Let me tell you, the crochet blanket tutorial, the biggest part is done. I do everything that I can do, and then I start filming the last bit. Because when I do a blanket, all you need to do is to know what the square will look like, how to put the squares together, what the border will look like.
Yep.
But making the 100 squares, you don't need to see me making the 100 squares. So I do all that behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I only start filming on square number 99 or square number 100, and then say, okay, now go and do you likewise.
Mm-hmm.
It's So for the next 100, there you go. Then and then I form it. So the forming is usually you get stuck on 2 days.
Yeah.
Forming, and then okay, so then it's done and whatever. And then this would be I'll have to do the one mandala to see that it works out and everything. And then the second one I'll be doing on camera because I'll have to make notes what I've done.
Right.
Second one I make on camera. So that'll be part 1. Part 2 will be how to put them together to make a poncho. So then you can go ahead and you can use any mandala.
Yep.
And just use the principle and make it. So that's another 2 days of filming. But you've got days where and Lady B, I'm not one that has. I only have like 1 or 2, maximum 3 whips at a time. And I'm counting this thing that is going to be that is a weekend project that I only do on weekends. I count that as well. So I don't have a lot of whips. I have a whip and complete it. Have a whip and complete it. So
cool.
Let me just catch up on the chat. Kelly, what are you working on, says Lady B? She showed us. You're silently smiling. I can't hear you smiling, so it must be silently. 6:41 p.m.
Okay.
20 to 7. What? So, 6:41.
Yes.
And it's 3:13 p.m. here. 4, 5, 6. Are you only 3 hours ahead of me? 3.5 hours ahead of me? Or there's something wrong with your clock? Or there's something wrong with my clock? But I've got 3 clocks here and they're all on the same time. So
oops.
Oh my word. Nancy says, Usher, I love your patterns. Your new poncho is stunning. Well, I tell you, when I think one of my first vlogs, I showed all my ponchos. And people were asking, give us this in a tutorial. So you waited long enough. So now it's happening.
There it
School
comes.
and hopefully hubby stops working from home.
Oh, okay.
And goes into work at least twice a week.
No,
you're not being evil. That's being realistic. Made my granddaughters each a beaded necklace, but short ones with a bell in the middle. They just have it. Oh, so like a choker. Lovely, like a choker. Or like a dog leash. Sorry, I had to say that because she said there was a bell on it. Oh my goodness. Oh, wait. I'm gonna, like, when you won't know, but when when your extra gets stuck behind your ribs, it's like, I shouldn't have said that, Trudy. Trudy, but you're so funny. Trudy, you're so funny. Hello, Michelle. We're all doing well, my sweetheart.
Yep.
He's saying hello. Hello, Ravant, says Michelle. And it's 2:14 p.m. here.
Ooh.
I'm an hour ahead of Linda. Are you in Europe? You are in Europe, I know, but just remind us where. Gotta go, hubbies. Book me in to walk. Liam. Yay, family walk. Catch you all when I get back. Bye, sweet puppy lady. Hello, everyone in the chat, Sister Vance. Hope you all had a great Christmas. Hope you also had a great Christmas. We were talking about, Ravance was saying that they must start wearing masks again. Yes, okay. Trudy, you got the joke, eh? Ursula, just a bit longer than a dog.
That's good.
No, but the way she said it, I just made it, like a choker with a bell. I mean, I wish I could give my husband one because he normally walks down the passage so quietly. I see him, I get such a fright. I scream.
You want a bell? You want to put a bell on?
I said, well, I'm thinking you're outside or I'm thinking you're somewhere else and here's a man standing in the house. And who could it be? An intruder. So the necklaces made me think about putting bells on cat collars.
Exactly.
Oh, and spoil all their fun. They won't be able to catch a thing. Their prey will hear them coming.
Exactly.
7:15 a.m. here in Louisiana. And you are having a beautiful breakfast? Are you having coffee with your breakfast?
Sounds good.
I had to attend a virtual church gathering. Yes. All right, because you guys are back onto masks. Mm. We did a virtual church yesterday.
Did you? Yeah.
So that was lovely. It was a beautiful, well, you could stay at home and you watch online, or you could go there, but there were so many people. So we were one of those, or part of those who did online. And yes, it was lovely. They did a lot. 8:17 a.m. in Tennessee. Oh, that's a good time, Rosie. 8:17 to me is a good time. That's a good time to get up, a decent time. Anything earlier than that is too early for me. Goodness. No. So Linda is taking a lovely break from, we'll see Linda again on 2nd January, which is,
wow.
When is that? That is
like
next
a week?
Monday. Today in a week? Today in a week.
Yeah. Yep.
Bell ladies. Yes. Yes, she put a bell on it. Put a bell on it. Yep. East Coast. Evelyn's on the East Coast. Sarah Simply Crochet. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, Ursula and everyone. Feeling poo again, so I'll be listening. Oh, you can listen away because I am reading the chat to you and you can just... Hello, Amanda. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? I don't like to get early. I'm not a morning person. I get really cranky. Yes, Rosie, I'm right there with you. Right, but when you've got babies, say you stop having a clock. It is anytime the baby cries, you've got to get up. So you get up at 6 a.m. So do you get up to see to your garden, or do you get up to go to work at that time? Oh yes, if not, if you don't get up at 6 a.m., your chickens get cranky.
Chickens get, they're hungry. Yep.
Yes. Oh, Ravant, that's so funny. Good morning, Black Dancer.
Hello.
Hi, Ursula and Kelly. How are you doing? Diana. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had a blessed holiday. Oh, yes. For those of you who celebrated Christmas, all I've heard was it was good. I've only heard good news so far. No accidents or so. Whatever happened last week before Christmas. Normally get off work at 6 a.m.
Oh,
yes, because you do night shift. She's a carer. She does the night shift.
Oh.
Rosie's saying Merry Christmas to all that she hasn't said Merry Christmas to. Yes, that was fantastic. I love it.
Cool.
It was really I laughed, a lot of laughter. That's a lot of releasing endorphins, which is good. The feel-good hormone. Jessica's away now. Not sure when I'm going to see her again. I don't start work until 11 a.m. Meanwhile, I do farm chores. Oh, that's good. So 2 jobs. Ravant, 2 jobs then. That's 2 jobs. So if you start at 11 a.m., till what time does that job go? That's interesting. Because that's an interesting time to start working. 11 a.m. is an interesting time to start working.
Yeah.
I don't know of any job where you start at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean there isn't. It's just my reference.
Yeah.
Do you have yarn in your store? In my local yarn stores, there are definitely yarn, but they're closed now between Christmas and New Year's. You've got to wait a whole week.
Oh, no. I'm just kidding.
Yes, what can you believe
it for a week?
Terrible.
Wow.
7
p.m., I think.
p.m.?
I think p.m.
Yeah, 7 p.m. What is that? 7 p.m. Farm chores are work, even if it's unpaid. Exactly, Ravan. Exactly, Katrine. It is. Work is work. I mean, it's not sitting around.
Yep.
Good morning, Sandrine. How are you? Sandrine. How was your Christmas? Hope you're doing well. Hey? Thankfully, I survived Christmas. I'm exhausted. So go back under the covers. Oh, my goodness.
All right, we'll see you later.
Join the club. Join the club here of exhausted people. Not the end. Good morning, Ursula, Kelly, and all in the chat. Been lurking for a while. Too cold to get out of my warm bed. Oh, I believe you.
Wow.
I believe you. There we go. Okay, there we go. Here's the schedule.
Oh, wow.
11 to 1 p.m., 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Teach online from home. Take weekends off. So happy work life.
Nice.
That is cool. I remember you saying that. And I remember you saying you have a lot of adult students as well.
It's cool.
I got a wall sign that looks like a piece of wood with a bear holding a cup of coffee. It says, I'm a bear until I've had my coffee.
Okay.
Oh my word. Diana, you know that my name means she-bear.
Oh, that's
so
true.
I'm a bear any time of the day.
Oops, I forgot about that. Yes.
Oh, that is so funny, I tell you. And oh, I do love my coffee, but I love it with creamer and sugar. So I cannot have too much. I have limited myself to 2 a day. But now because I've limited myself to 2 a day, I find that some days I go like, I will have coffee on the live stream with you guys on a Monday, maybe only have coffee with you guys on a Friday again. So to my coffee buddies, 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. shifts here. That's what she means. Evelyn, my apologies if I'm on the slow side. Thank you, my sweetheart. 11 to 7. That's 8-hour shift. Oh, wow. Yep. Yes, my oldest student is 77. He's way better in learning English than some teenagers I teach. But you see, at that age, you come motivated. Absolutely. I got fiber to spin and a lot of bath stuff. Oh, wow. Is that your Christmas presents that you got?
Nice.
I tell you, spinning is on my list for 2023, maybe 2024, but it's in the future. Definitely it's going to happen. Daughter's Christmas gift. Diana, fantastic. That sign was your daughter's Christmas gift. The sign I got on the wall. Oh, wow. I was referring to Amazon. I'd like to purchase the colors you're using in the mandala. Oh, I'm not sure if Amazon has that because what I used for the Easy Breezy mandala is South African hand-dyed yarn. So, but it's cotton. You can use any cotton. Any 3-weight or 4-weight cotton will do. Definitely.
Nice.
Yes, sweetie, that's what I would say. I adore this man. He just brought me coffee and bacon and egg and cheese sandwich.
Oh.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
That's good.
Egg, bacon, and cheese. Yeah, the first cup is the best. That's the one that wakes you up. And the second one says, give me more, give me more.
I remember that song.
Absolutely. I love that. Oh, I watched a documentary series yesterday. It's about overcoming addiction through crocheting therapy. You were super amazed. I'll be super amazed. Where did you find this documentary? I would like to know.
Oh, wow.
Now I say, tell me more so I can write it down.
Yes.
Where did you find that? On YouTube?
All right.
Well, good for those people who actually got around to it because, I mean, now we could have told them that long time ago that if only they'd asked us. Hello, Aisha. How are you doing, sweetheart? It's on YouTube. Okay. Okay, let me go and have a look. I'll have a look.
Yeah, like watching.
Let's type in crochet as therapy. What did he say?
I forget, for about
overcome addiction.
Yeah.
Hey, that's just swapping one addiction for another. Didn't they tell you?
I know. Don't tell them.
There, veterans overcomes PTSD through crochet.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Clarkson show. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I've seen that guy. He's been around. Yeah. If it's the same.
8 ways crocheting knitting helps mental health. Featuring its crochet o'clock. Oh, it's crochet o'clock in my house all the time.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Health check. Knitting, crocheting, good for physical, mental health. You see, they should have asked us. We could have told them this long time ago. Wait, when you see. One moment. Let me check. No, you may quit on us. No, what? We mustn't quit on you. My lunch now is potato salad and sandwiches. Oh, lovely.
Ooh.
Yes, she got a big smile when I opened it and said, Mom, that's so you. Laugh out loud. Rot.
Oh.
Dada. Got to wear on my super large scarf. Oh, that super scarf. Lenny
nice.
Kravitz and hat sets yesterday to church. By the time I got them made last year, it was turning to spring. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. I'm addicted to knitting and crochet. I'm really addicted to yarn. Oh, yes. It's helping quitting smoking. Really?
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know you could do that.
What
Wow.
is crochet addiction? How to stop? No. Oh, there's no stopping that. You probably got to start smoking. I don't know how you put that. It's so.
Yeah, that Lenny Kravitz scarf was so funny. When I saw that in the news, I fell out laughing. Like, I thought it was the funniest thing I ever saw. It's so cute.
Star Homestead, you know what? I'm giving you a blue dress, blue shirt.
Blue shirt?
Blue shirt. And then you can drop the link if you find that video, Ravan. Yes, a crochet addiction and how to stop. I don't know, probably when there's no money left. But then it'll be, let me swap my orange yarn for your red yarn. And okay, let me swap my red yarn back for my orange yarn. It's just a thing. It's a. Now, what is the sensories? What sensory? I can't always get to the right word. Sensory thing.
But you got it. You got it. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you order online yarn, what I find difficult about it is that you haven't seen it or touched it. But if you know what it feels like, then it's fine.
Yeah. And I've never bought anything that I've hated per se, but I don't know. I guess you could,
Yeah, if you didn't love it on sight, it might have grown on you.
I don't know. Like, I've never really bought anything major, like online. Oh,
yes. Well, I tell you what, those bargains that you come across is just mind-blowing to me. Mind-blowing! For those of you who don't know, when she goes to a flea market and she gets or what was it, flea market? Yeah, flea market where you got a what, $2 or a, was it a $2?
So the thing is, a lot of people clean out houses, and then what they do is they sell whatever they take out of the house. And usually by the end of the day, a lot of times they'll just stick stuff in boxes and they'll just say box for $1, or they'll just say, make me a pile and I'll tell you how much it is. And so a lot of times I got really fortunate because half the time they don't want the Afghans. So they'll just say, just take it. Or they'll say 50 cents or $1.
I was so shocked when they took out that GrannySquare Afghan. That it was so beautiful. And they're like, how much for it? I thought, man, I could pay for that with my Zars. It was so cheap.
It was so
Christmas
cheap.
is great. My present to Larry's name, Christmas Eve. Mine from him is still in the mail. I know what it is, so it's all good. Hey. And did we say Larry is a human? Larry is a human, yes. Hey.
You think so?
Right, I have to see, to touch and feel, compare prices, and I hate paying for shipping. Yes.
Yeah.
Shipping kills the whole experience.
It really does. Yeah.
Not teaching my craft addiction to children. We need to keep passing it along. Oh, yes. Yeah. And it's a beautiful memory for the children, too. I think.
Yeah.
They can always say, so-and-so taught me at this age. And I think many times they wander off and then they leave the craft for so many years. But they always come back to it.
They do.
At some point in their life.
Yep.
it was who I was attending someone's live, and I couldn't believe that this person has only been crocheting since lockdown, just before lockdown.
Oh, I
I'm
think
trying to think who it was.
I think it was Nisi. Was it Nisi?
Oh, someone who said that I know Nisi is also very
new,
has only
right?
started recently.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think where I was when it was said. One of the lives on the weekend, because I was in a lot of the live streams. If I saw someone was live, I went in just to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that something had it was Laurie Armstrong yesterday in Petra, in Petra's happy place.
Yeah.
She said she does a lot of sport that is very outside and whatever, and something happened and she had to do something more inside stuff. So she walked by and there was on sale at Hobby Lobby or somewhere where she on sale a crochet set with or like a kit that you could buy. And she said, well, she knew how to do it as a time. Yes, there we go. Kaylin, Laurie something. She's still lurking and working. Yes, Jessie babes. Jenny says, my fourth grade teacher showed me how to crochet, then I gave it up for many years. Now I've been addicted for the past 8 years. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Larry's my nephew. Me and Kitty is my cat. Okay. Sorry, sweetie. I just remember asking, I thought, what was the answer again? Larry is alive. Let me just, Larry is alive. Yes, it was Laurie. You're so right. Have a lot of sock knitting in my future. I received 20 skeins of sock yarn. 20 skeins? That's a whole year. That's 2023 mapped out for you, girl.
Pretty much.
A lot of crochet too. My Christmas from my son. 96 skeins in total. What? Wow. Is that not a record? That must be a record of some kind.
That might be.
Hello, Steve. How are you doing? How was Christmas? I hope all is well. Yes, it's amazing what these people got. Ooh. But anyway, so she only picked it up lately, which was just before lockdown.
Wow.
And then, so whatever she's acquired since has been due to this new hobby, which is crochet. So, I mean, you look at them and you think, oh, you've been crocheting for years. Oh, no, they haven't.
Wow. Cool.
I mean, I was taught at 5 only to do double crochets and chains. Mm-hmm. And I then left it, then started back up when I was 23, when I worked at a company, and the reception ladies, they sit with their earphones. Those days, they sit with their earphones on and they do the switchboard, but their hands are just going crocheting like crazy, these two ladies. So I used to visit them every lunchtime, walk down the passage, go and sit and have my lunch with them. It was so fun. And they introduced me to this magazine. Oh, this is old magazine that you used to get with doilies. And by following the graphs and the whatever, I mean, YouTube didn't exist then. Mm-hmm. I taught myself more and more how to crochet. It was such fun. Mm-hmm. So I absolutely loved it. Did the lady say the name of the documentary? No, it was Revant. He said he was going to look it up. So maybe he's going to come back and tell us what the name of the documentary was. But I can tell you that I did look up. Okay, I typed in crochet as therapy to overcome addiction. So I can drop, copy. I'll drop the link for this one that says something about the veterans. This guy was a veteran. And then there was one, let's see, go back. 8 ways crochet helps your mental health by the Rewired Soul. Mm-hmm. So I'll drop that one. So what is that called? 8 ways crocheting. I'll just put mental health. You guys know what it means, mental health. Mm-hmm. Crocheting, mental health. Hi, Revant. Got it, but it's on a book. But Ravant, I've given you a blue shirt. Got it, but it's on a book, he says. Let me just quickly see. I have a friend who has been working Granny Squares for 30 years, so he's just now learning new stitches by watching me. What? Wow, that is amazing. Got a ton of leftovers. Hopefully I won't have to cook dinner for a couple of days. I definitely will not be. Hubby stopped snoring 45 minutes ago until he wakes up now. Might as well stay up. Enjoy lurking. Oh, Granny. Gotta run some errands, Lady B. It's been lovely. I will talk with you ladies later. Mwah. Thank you for spending time with us. You've got it, but it's in a book. Okay, there we go. There we go. What a crocheting project taught me about rebuilding my testament. All right, well, we'll check it out. How long has everyone crocheted? Have you been crocheting for 58 years? Oh, my sweetheart.
Ooh.
Thank you. Got it. Thank you so much, Ravant, for dropping the link. His goal was to get me and my daughter both enough yarn for us to be set for the next year.
Wow.
That's what it sounds like. Because, what? 96? And then, that's fantastic. 42 years, says Grammy Colleen. On and off. Was 5 when great-grandma taught me. Hey, snap there. I was also 5. I like to listen. I'll listen to you while dressing. Oh, that's fantastic, sweetheart. Kelly, I'm trying to break my 5-year-old grandson from saying, so how do you get it right? He got it from you.
Oh. Oops.
Oops. Crochet helps me to focus and escape. Otherwise, I'm all over the place with other crafts. Oh, wow. Yes, Ravante. Ravant is young. He's young. Ravant is still young. 15 months, Cheryl. Crochet addicted now. Sheila, only 15 months? I'm amazed. You are doing amazing for 15 months. Welcome, Asha. You're a wrench man now.
Yep.
You're a wrench man. You're a handyman now, hey? Can we ask you questions? And you'll answer, because you know. Crocheting just over 2 years now. Knitting for 40 years. 50 years, Michelle. Hey, we've got centuries here. All together, we've got centuries of knowledge.
Yep.
Laurie says, good morning. I hope that you all had a wonderful Christmas. Oh, my Laurie, my sweetheart. I hope you also have had a wonderful Christmas. And we're looking forward to a absolutely blessed, prosperous 2023. You know, they're predicting, what is it? A difficult financial circumstances for 2023. Or they're predicting a short food shortages. Oh, my word. Terrible. But we pray that it will all be good, you know. We just take it as it comes. Crocheting 45 years, knitting 15, says Diana. 25 plus, off and on for me. I taught myself using a booklet in college. Kaylin, you see, that's the thing is, YouTube is very new. YouTube, when my daughter was going to school, YouTube started, which is 2005, I believe. And that's now going to be 20 years. In another 2 years, it's going to be 20 years. So it's young. It's not even 21 yet. So, wow. So most of you in the chat, most probably learned by someone teaching you or through books. Unless, yeah. I mean, there's a lot I learned from YouTube. I used to, way before I had a channel, I used to follow Mikey from the Crochet Crowd a lot because I like the way that he taught. I mean, every content creator, you've got things that they do that you like. I like Mikey. He's taught me that where you put a single, a slip knot on the hook, and then you start a row or whatever, and it sort of doesn't come undone. Grandmother taught me at 9. I picked it back up at 45 years ago. at 45 years. 45 years ago or at 45? Oh, wow.
45 years ago, yeah. Wow.
I'm investing in grow tent setup for my basement.
Oh.
What is that? What is that, Kelly?
I think it's like a, what do they call those things? Greenhouse. Sounds like a greenhouse.
Oh. Crocheting 45 years plus, knitting almost a year. Lori, knitting for a year. Oh, very
Brand
good.
new.
Yes, my daughter thinks it's cool that she's the same age as YouTube. I've been crocheting on and off for about 50 years. Only with the pandemic did I actually sit down and hone my crochet knowledge. My skill has skyrocketed during COVID. I tell you, since I've started my channel, I've learned so much new things. And you have to, because you're creating content and you've got to learn new stitches and so on. Knitted 46 years, other crafts between 45 and 1 year. Love learning new things. Oh, wow, Cheryl. It's lovely to see when people share what they do. Any men here who learned crocheting yet? They are, but I don't think they are in the chat now because there are quite a few guys that come on Fridays.
I know Steve's here. I think Steve's here.
Yes, Steve is here.
Steve is here.
Steve is here, and this is Ravant,
yeah.
Steve, and
that's all
Chris. Chris is usually in the live streams, and I didn't know that. What's his name? David Browning broke his hip because we haven't seen him for a long time. But wow. Love your poncho you're wearing, Ursula, says Amanda. Thank you, my sweetheart. It'll be a tutorial in the new year. Learned from watching YouTube. Oh, then you must be young, my sweetheart, isn't it? Oh, maybe you started only in the last, however. Mother taught me to chain as a child, but learned from the beautiful soul, Melanie Ham, and Mikey from the Crochet Club. Oh, I tell you what, I love Melanie, watching her. It was really sad when she passed. Yeah. Grandma taught crochet when I was 5. Knitting I taught myself from grandmother-in-law. Grandmother-in-law's old book. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I taught myself.
Yes, over 50 years crochet, knitting, weaving. Oh, wow, Steve. That's fantastic. Crochet, knitting, and weaving. Wow.
And weaving.
To grow vegetables and fruit throughout the winter. Thank you, Evelyn. Sometimes I just need an American to understand a bit of more American, you know. Otherwise, I struggle a bit. And it's not the words. I can read the English words, but it's the thing, the meaning of it. My husband, who is now watching, he loves crafts.
Okay.
Mr. Cheryl, welcome.
Mr. Cheryl.
Thank you for watching. We're so happy that you're watching and that you're with us and that you allow Cheryl to be with us. You know. This is Kelly on my right and Ashla, and I'm in South Africa, and Kelly is in
USA. Pennsylvania.
Oh, yes. You know, when people say they're in the USA, to me, it's like they can be anywhere.
Could be anywhere.
The continent is so big. They can be anywhere. She says, "No, I'm old.
Oh,
just never quite get it until watching the video tutorials." Tutorials have helped me a lot as well, must say. My grandmother and great aunts crocheted, knitted, loom quilted, and more.
Nice.
I've been crocheting for about 55 plus. Oh, Roberta. My goodness.
Wow.
Ooh, wow, guys. I like all the fiber arts, crocheting, knitting, weaving, spinning, dyeing, nail binding, needlework, tatting. Oh, Katrine, you are out there. Oh, and Katrine actually also writes patterns. So those of you who don't know, Katrine has a Ravelry store, Katrine. She writes patterns. New York here, Kelly, says Evelyn. Michael said to say, tell you thank you. Our pleasure. Our pleasure entirely. Hope we didn't wake you up, Michael. But I hope she's got earbuds in
Oh,
So
okay.
that, well, we don't want to disturb your sleep.
Yes.
Who was it? Evelyn who's the bear before they get coffee?
I'll see
Someone.
what I. Yes, I'll
It's
see
not
it.
Cheryl.
No, is it true?
Watched Mikey do cables the other day. He had the camera just the right height. I now get it. You see, I think it's so important to get that camera right. I
Absolutely.
hate that when the camera is in the air and it's like vertigo. I feel like I've got vertigo,
Yes.
I'm going to fall on this person or fall on what they do. The sort of angle as if you're looking over their right shoulder is, to me, just perfect. New York, yes, NY is New York. Katrina, I thought you said nail biting, but what is nail biting? I think it's like nail binding. I think Victor explained it, but Katrina can explain it better. But it's something that he is also doing, and I actually looked it up and showed a picture of it. That's New York. We started moving Friday. Are you in your new house yet? She was going to a new house. She's getting a yarn room. She is just
Yarn room.
It's on the up and up and up. No, he's a different room, other side of the house. Oh wow, okay, that's cool.
Okay.
So we're all cool. Kelly, where in Pennsylvania are you?
I'm closer to Philadelphia, but I'm sort of in the middle.
In the middle,
In the middle.
As children in high school, we had a in the middle, Cyril.
Yeah.
Hello from New York. Such lovely company to enjoy my first cup of coffee. Hope everyone is doing well. Jan, again, we hope you had a lovely Christmas if you celebrate Christmas and had a lovely weekend at least.
Yes.
I mean, we made so much food. I'm definitely not cooking for a few days because
That's great.
all is good. We just had sandwiches with the meat. D Yummy Elmo. Hello, my sweetheart. How are you doing? Hello, Usha Kelly.
Hello.
What? Boo Eagles, Go Steelers. She's teasing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Eagles are hard to love. I'm just going to say. So, I'm from Pittsburgh, which is the one side of the state. And then I'm living on the other side of the state where the Eagles are. And I tried over the years to like the Eagles. And then they disappointed me and made me very sad. So anyway, but I've been supporting them, trying to. But they're doing better this year. Anyway. So yeah, there's a whole situation with that.
Oh, yes. She says nail is needle. Nail binding is working with one needle and loops around the thumb. It is the oldest known loops of yarn weaving technique. Yes. Cool. Okay, let me do this. I did this a previous time.
I'm going to see a picture
of nail binding. Yeah, I just put it in like that. It brings up beautiful pictures of it. Yes. Okay, so let's just quickly share the screen. We're going to be out of here in 10 minutes.
Oh, it's fast.
Share screen, Chrome tab, fix, share. This is what it is. It looks like this. Images of nail binding. Oh, let me get rid of the comment for just a moment.
Oh,
that is it. That is correct. Okay, so let's go there.
Oh wow, I have never seen that.
Show more.
Okay.
It's like Viking knitting and what images. Let's just say images. Let's see.
Oh, she is a Viking. Okay, I see you. She is. I get it now. Okay.
You see, look at this. Viking lady Ain, nail binding, a brief history. So that's what you do. There it is.
Yeah, it's a big needle. Wow. I've seen those before.
Well, yeah, it's a needle of sorts. Look at those beautiful mittens.
Yeah, that's very pretty. Wow.
Now learn nail binding crochet. What? Nail binding crochet.
Huh.
All right, but this is beautiful. Okay, there they have the Oh, I cannot pronounce that. Vaquerista. Dabbling in Melbourne. All those, how they do it there.
Oh,
yes.
Nice.
Oh, I think this is a good picture of it. That one.
Oh, that is a good picture. Yeah, big picture.
I mean,
nice.
That fabric that is created there, it's going nowhere.
It's going nowhere. Yeah.
I mean, nice. That's gonna last, and it will help you. You will not be cold.
Yeah.
There we go. Furniture. She says furniture gets moved in Thursday, all but the project, and sock yarn is at new home.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. My goal this year is to swap rooms with me and Kitty. She has the largest room in the house with an ensuite. What? I will be able to...
Nice. I know. I'm like, what?
I will be able to expand my cubbyhole greatly. Oh, absolutely. You need to. Oh, wow. Yes. Isn't that interesting? Yes. Never seen it before. So we've learned something new today.
Absolutely.
We're never too old to learn something new. That's the whole thing.
All right, Katrine.
Katrine, thanks for sharing that. I knew Katrine would be able to just word that.
Yes.
Perfectly. What? You must be joking. You honestly thought only guys were into sports, not in America.
No, my mother had season tickets to the Pittsburgh Steelers for like 30 years. It's football, by the way. 30 years. And she would go by herself with blankets and wrappers because it's freezing in Pittsburgh. It's so cold. And it snows a lot and it's terrible. And she'd be out there and it's on the river, the stadium, which is terrible.
Yes, I must say, yeah, you say football, we have rugby.
Yeah. It's in between rugby and soccer.
Yes.
It's sort of,
but our rugby guys are not as padded with all the gear as you guys are.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, okay, so my point is I've also gone to the stadium to watch. Yeah. I do not enjoy watching it there. I prefer the comfort of my home, the warmth.
Smart
because it's a winter sport. It's mostly in winter.
That's correct. Yeah.
So it's freezing.
It's freezing. And I went to a few games and it was terrible. I mean, it was fun, but it was terrible. It was so cold.
Yes, it was. That is, she's a serious fan. Her mama was a serious fan. And back then, the smell of sulfur in the air, says Evelyn. Oh, wow. By the way, go Eagles. By the way, go Eagles.
I have to tell you, there are a lot of Steeler fans on YouTube that I've been meeting, and they're hilarious. Yeah, because the Eagles have a fight song, which I love, actually. It's called Fly, Eagles, Fly, and it's catchy. It's one of those fight songs, you know. And this guy came on, and he was saying, cry, Eagles, cry, because they lost the other day.
Wait, listen. I write down Fly, Eagles, Fly. I'm sure somewhere on YouTube there is a song.
Oh, it's the best fight song ever. I love it.
Now, I mean, I'm sure that I want to. I mean, we don't have that here, so I want to listen to it.
No, you will love it. It's amazing. Yeah, they have a fight song.
Hello, Julie's little patch of dirt. Hello from Southeast Texas. Hello, my sweetheart. This video gives a good overview of Melbourne. Oh, thank you, my sweetheart.
Yes,
you're so good. I have a tree. What? I have a 3-bedroom home. I turned 1 bedroom into a craft room.
Yep.
Husband turned 1 into his man cave. So now we only have a 1-bedroom home. Oh, a 3-bedroom.
Yes. Yeah, that's smart, actually. You don't have a lot of people.
I was trying to imagine this 3-bedroom home. The 3-bedroom home.
Now it's only 1.
It's not in a 3. It's a 3-bedroom home.
3-bedroom home. That's right.
Yes, you said 3. I have already moved my sewing in me and Kitty's room. She fusses over every time I go and work in. You must listen. Kitty must know her place. What comes first? People in armor running into each other. That looks like it kind of hurts. Well, imagine rugby without the armor of people running into each other. Hey, it's dangerous. Thank you, sweetie. This is a poncho. A pattern is coming. The tutorial is coming to YouTube. in about
Soon.
January
Soon.
or February. No
Soon.
rush.
Yeah,
It'll
soon.
be there when it's there. It'll be there in the first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
We have the B team for the Atlanta Braves. We're here in Mississippi. I love going to watch baseball there. Baseball's something else now again.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because look, we've got cricket, but baseball's much faster. So I think a baseball fan would be like, guys, you've been at it forever and the score is humongous. What are you trying to get at?
But they're all cute, the baseball players. We like the baseball players.
Yeah, Ravanda, you're right. You're so right. I just didn't know. Took me a while there. Great, thanks, Catherine. Looks very interesting. I like hand sewing. Oh yes, when someone makes something, it's really good, hey? When they make it with their own. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna call it a day. Kelly, my sweetheart, I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, thank you
for spending time with me.
It's fun.
And I'm going to play out with the, how do you say, the Square Squad shout outs.
Square Squad. Make it in there. Square Squad.
Well, I have to get that right. Square Squad, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob Square. I love that song.
That is catchy too. Very catchy.
How do you wash ponchos? Does it have a different setting in the machine? It depends on what it's made of. But this one, no, I just toss it in and there it goes.
It goes in? Oh, okay.
Yeah, just toss it in. It's cotton. Okay. Have a good night, Ursula. It's 4 p.m. here by me.
Wow.
So have a super day further. You guys are still starting your day. I know Australia has ended their day. They're in Tuesday. So.
Yes.
I'm going to play out with the Square Squad shout out video. Let me just say it slowly. Otherwise, I just fall flat. When my daughter also stumbles over her words, I say, it's like a man on crutches coming down the passage. And it's a wooden passage that we have, wooden floors. And you know, when you walk too fast and you lose your balance and it's just guar, 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 guar.
Oh.
Down the passage. So that's what it feels like if I talk and you stumble over your words. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for spending time with me.
Thank you.
Bye.